When the bass gets bumping up in the club, pour another shot and show me some love. I wanna get the party going. Ladies to the front, now let me see you shake it and turn the music up. When the bass gets bumping up in the club, pour another shot and show me some love. I wanna get the party going. Ladies to the front, now let me see you shake it and turn the music up. Grab another bottle, party with some models. Fast cars, superstars, leave the club tomorrow. Grab another bottle, party with some models. Fast cars, superstars, leave the club tomorrow.
All right. Let's cut the crap. Let's skip the music to it. It seems it's just the two of us taking that. People are not used to us having spaces anymore. That's what's going on.
Mm.
But this is what I got for you then, Alpha.
Yeah.
So if nobody joins in the next 10 minutes, then we're gonna not bother. I just wanted to let you know
Uh-huh.
that I have built an indicator with Pine Code, and I'm on a 16 winning trades, 16 trade streak, winning streak.
Hold on, is it pine cone or pine?
Pine Code for Trading View.
Oh, I'm looking at it right here. So build your own AI indicators, trading bots.
Yeah,
What? Dude,
yeah,
this
man.
is really
And
cool.
I'm on a 16 winning streak.
Wow.
I made almost $2,000 yesterday.
That's
This
so
indicator,
sick.
because I'm a little sick, so I'm at home a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I gotta make some bread, and I want to be sleeping rich, so I don't want to do so much for the money.
Wow.
And I don't want to
Nice.
look. Take. I've been here playing music, having. I mean, look, I'm having a horrible cold, but I'm playing loud music. I'm just here with my vape. I actually told somebody to go get a vape for me because I felt like I needed one with all this trading, with a cup of coffee, and I am just having fun for the last. I've been going at it since noon, so like 8 hours I've been trading, and this indicator is so on par. I mean, I finally built something good. So I'm going to share, I'm going to go do 50 trades, whether I win or lose, right? To do the back testing. Or else, yeah. But let's have a look at the chart, man, because Pepe actually, the Pepe ETFs, right? Oh, hold on. I'm just going to leave the screen and get my trading screen on. It's better for me. Yeah. And so let's talk about that for a little bit. So the critical breakout zone for Pepe, right? So that coin is absolutely on the verge. So Pepe is back on traders' radar after Canary Capital ETF's filing triggered a fresh wave of speculation. The development has pushed sentiment sharply higher, but price actions remains a little locked at critical breakout zones, where the next move could define the short-term trend. So the key question now dominating the market is clear: can Pepe price rally on ETFs or ETF hype, or is this another narrative-led spike facing resistance? All right. So Canary filed for Pepe ETFs. What do you think, Tick?
Oh, I was on mute. Sorry. Wow. So Canary, I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with. Is that a bullish fund?
Yeah. So Canary Capital, it's called, right, and it's one of these how do you call them?
Canary Capital. It's not. It's digital asset funds, Crow
Yeah,
Trust.
yeah,
Um, Let me
yeah,
see. I'm like looking up Canary bets big on Pepe 4 hours ago. Meme coin
yeah,
ETF filing adds to crypto.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
huge news. Like the
yeah.
fact
That's
that a
that's
meme
crazy.
coin
That's a
at
meme
all,
coin.
yeah,
Yeah.
meme coins being included at all
I
in
mean,
ETFs is
look,
absolutely insane. Especially about all
I
the
don't know why
FUD.
people are not on the timeline about
Yeah,
this, right?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Last week there was some FUD about it too, saying that, well, actually, no, even worse than that. It was saying any crypto allocation, even at 1%, is a 10% risk on any portfolio, meaning that
Yeah.
like the weight that it carries is like a substantial risk with any crypto, not just meme
Yeah.
coins. So this
No,
is
no,
even
no.
a
It's
step
any.
beyond that, which is
Yeah.
like, damn, that's
Crazy.
very bullish. That's cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, I love it. Yes,
I
it's
love
like
it too. It's good news.
step in the right direction.
So
Yeah.
yeah, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And so also the chart looks really, really good if we're looking at the chart.
It does.
It
Right
is
now, it looks
looking
like
to
it's
see
it's just
on the
ready right now.
breakouts
Yeah.
is almost ready to break out. And so I actually have a 60x long out but I have a dangerous one out. So that's why I'm babysitting it kind of.
Yeah.
And I went, there's now a big buy signal on the half hour, and I would place a long.
Wow.
I would place a long here. Like do like a long 25x with a nice stop loss, right? Just in case Bitcoin does something strange. But yeah, there's a half hour on a half hour buy sign.
What's
Now
the market
also,
cap? Is it 351 million? Is that the market cap right now, or is it that's or is it
I can't
31
see.
million?
I cannot see here on my.
I was
I'm
just
trading
curious.
view. Yeah. So Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Right now we have a big buy signal on the 15 minute. We have a big buy signal on the 30 minutes. We have a big buy signal on the hour, and we are just about to get it on the fourth hour as well. We just need a little bit of a pump to get it on the 4 hour, and then that means that we're just gonna pump on through the night, right?
Mm,
And then everything is going to pump with. So yeah, definitely get some longy longs out if you think it's hot, right?
What about, what's funny? What about Ika? Have you seen all this stuff
Oh,
about
Ika has
Ika?
been ripping. I've been trading Ika
Yeah.
last week,
It's
but I
crazy.
actually got wrecked on Ika with one trade
Oh, I
because
bet.
of the spikes. They are
Yeah.
constantly
It's so
trying to
volatile.
wipe out longs and shorts
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
with the spiky spike, and it's just like, yeah, get out of here.
there's
I'm
got to
not
be a
playing
lot
that.
of there's got to be a lot of traders holding Ika because of the high staking fees that they were doing on like
Probably,
turbos,
yeah,
for instance. It's like there's there must be so many holders, and so when there is that many holders, anytime there's a 30% pump, I'm always like I try to
yeah.
take advantage of it because it's like
Hmm.
it's here today, gone today. The pumps come and go so
Gone
quick.
tomorrow with yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So and that's also market sentiment playing, right? So we have very good news for Bitcoin. Even though look, anything above 75 would indicate for me that we are starting to build some sort of reversal. Until then, this looks very much like a freaking bull trap, right? So we can pump hard and pump on, and then suddenly, like a big dip down. So be
Yeah.
careful with your
Yeah, it
bags. Don't
does.
take positions for very long term. Just DCA your portfolio. Like always, I'm just trying to nip the trading, the day trading in the bud, because yeah, it looks like I have to recover a little bit more over the weeks to come, and so yeah, it's down to business then for me. What else can I do, Tick? Right? I cannot. I'm not allowed to work out. I'm not allowed to do these things. So
I see that Aubrey has actually joined us. We got
Aubrey,
one
I didn't
person.
see because my screen is new. You gotta watch the screen sometimes too.
Let's see.
Aubrey, how you doing? Is she on stage?
No, I think I just sent her an invite. Yeah.
Oh, I can't send her an invite. Okay, well, Twitter has been rough. Shit, that's been rough. Oh, Froach, join our Girl Wild. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was thinking to do, because I'm having a fever and I'm hot, but uh, like have a slow space. It would be nice. I'm just sitting. I'm gonna, do uh, the nose thing if you don't mind, Emmy. And I need to sneeze. So hold on.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I
Sit.
needed to be in the hospital a lot, and if there's any place on earth where you can get sick really quickly, like colds and stuff, you go to the hospital, man. It's like I think I got it there in the waiting room or something. Oh my god.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is. So a little bit. So my right heart chamber is not working correctly. And so I'm here at home with a monitor, and I'm gonna get an MRI scan. Now it's not dangerous, as in if this was a very healthy person with no autoimmune disease, this was not an issue. But unfortunately, I do. So that's why it's a little bit of an issue for me. So that's why I need to be monitored for a while. And so yeah, that's where we're at with things, you guys. And that's why
Mm.
I have been silent a little bit everywhere. Tomorrow, big space for Froge, by the way,
Oh,
coming to do some announcement on pop season. Season number 2 is coming up. Let's have a look on OpenSea and see how that works out. Or do you want to
ooh,
wait maybe to some
that's
more?
a great idea. No, that's
Yeah.
absolutely because the floor has been rising the last
Yes.
few days. I've been seeing posts all over.
Yeah. Going really well, you guys. What is this doing here? 82%. Come on, do a pumpy. Uh
So
yeah, so
is this all the sentiment that's been is this relief from the Iran Trump situation? Is
well,
that what this is a
I
result
don't
of?
well, if you know me, then you know that I don't trade
Hmm.
the news, right? So
Right.
I just sit there, watch the chart, look for the breakout. So I saw this coming, this pump already.
Mm.
And I kind of had a long out already, 24 hours before that, regardless, because yeah, even though negative news tend to do an impact, it's nothing more than one candle usually.
Right.
But the overall indication here on Bitcoin is that, look, this is great support for Bitcoin. 69,000, 68,000, that range,
Uh-huh.
70 or 67 up to 70 is a great zone for Bitcoin. That has been where Bitcoin has been the longest, where the price action actually has been the longest. So
Oh,
it's a
I
good
see.
floor.
Right.
And
Yeah, if I put it
so,
on like the weekly and then I look to the left.
yeah.
Okay, so that's where yeah, that's where it likes to it's got support there, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's up. And of course, um now we start to think we are in 79 days of being in fear. And this is, hey blockchainy, hey Vault Girl, I see you.
Yeah, I sent her an
I love
invite
you.
to see if anyone
Yeah,
wants to
man,
join us up on stage.
maybe. Yeah, sometimes no, but it's fine.
Ghost Town Twitter today.
Yeah, it's ghost town Twitter though, everything is pumping, right?
Yeah, I mean that doesn't surprise me at all. Though when I saw that you wanted to make a link for today, I was in my head. I was like, okay, we'll see how it goes. Like I was
Yeah.
eager to show up because I just wanted to talk to you and see what's going
Yes,
on.
I mean,
But
yeah,
yeah,
and just do it, right? Or else
exactly.
we're off the radar for 2 weeks. We can't have that either. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's. I'm watching the charts here. Like I said, 78, 79 days in fear. That's a long ass streak. That's actually beating the streak that we had, the bearish streak, right?
Mm,
When the index is in fear.
right.
And the last one was 73 days or something when FTX, right? The whole Terra Luna thing.
Mm,
And
yeah.
so
Wow.
and so
That
yeah,
was the
yeah.
beginning of
And
the end.
yes.
Looking
And
back.
46 days in the corona thing, that streak. And now we're on 78. We just topped everything. We've been so bearish for the longest time that it looks like that is for me also a little bit of an indicator that the bottom might be in. Now I see people on my timeline, and I'm getting fucking annoyed again because I see people on my timeline saying this is alt season is coming. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't see nothing on the dominance dropping. Excuse me. And so, no alt
Yeah,
season, you guys.
it's like an
The
automatic
alts.
assumption, yeah, because of
Yeah,
the
the alts are
yeah.
just gonna pump with Bitcoin. All season happens on the last pump when Bitcoin goes to all-time high and then dominance drops. That's all season, and it didn't happen. Everybody was expecting it in November, and it just didn't happen. So no illusions there. All season is a mystery, and it did a disappearance act. Some people are saying, yeah, claiming when I talk to people who are more with the charts, technical analysis, and cycles, they are saying, yeah, we kind of had it in 24, right? And yeah, that did happen in 24, but it didn't drop more than what, like 8 to 10%. And so we got to wonder what that is for the future of crypto, right? And that's a conversation that we tend to have or that I tend to have with people for the last 2, 3 years, is that everybody wanted these ETFs, and
Wow.
retail is
Yeah.
nowhere to be found anymore,
Yeah, be
right?
careful
Yeah,
what you wish for, right? It's
yeah,
like it
yeah, yeah,
sounded the idea of it sounded so great, but what it translates into
yeah,
and being able to manipulate the price without there being like a paper trail as to who's doing it, it's like it
yeah.
just abstracts what's going on, so it makes it a lot harder to
Crazy.
determine. Yeah.
And
Uh,
so, yeah, that's the thing. And then, of course, Pepe just got his ETFs, but other meme coins, no, these are not going to be bought by big investment companies, right?
what about Shiba? Shiba Inu, I could see that possibly. Just
Well,
randomly
maybe I
not
see
knowing.
Doge doing it
Yeah,
maybe
true.
sooner.
Doge would happen before Shiba for sure. Yeah.
But I think Pepe is a lot more connected.
That's crazy to
You got
me.
to be
It doesn't even make
connected to get
sense.
this. There ain't
Like
no way.
there ain't no way, bro. Yeah,
There ain't no
it
way.
doesn't make
You
sense.
got to be
I mean
connected.
it's awesome. It's like crazy bullish, but the fact that they're
Yeah.
like out of all the like Dogecoin is a much more like natural intention that it's like, okay, that would be
Yeah.
the one that would rise to the top with all the, institutional recognition it's received basically, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting.
It's
Um
interesting. But good news, I think, right? It really, I mean, maybe that sets another. Pepe has pulled up for the meme coins before. Maybe it will do the same now. They filed as nothing has been approved yet, and so let's see what that does. But the Pepe chart does look like a massive freaking fucking breakout to happen, and so I'm in there with my long and took position at 3,100, and I'm just trading it too on the side with shorts and longs throughout the day here. I do the day trading thing, you guys. That is kind of what I do, what I'm good at, and I'm just so happy that I built something now with
oh,
Pine Code that
that is
actually works.
awesome.
It's sick.
I love that.
I need to back test
Yeah.
it, and then I'm gonna make it available for my community to trade with me,
Uh-huh.
because, like I said, on a 16 trade winning streak, almost making $2,000 today, and that's me trading conservative amounts, so $100, $200 trade stick,
That's
right?
awesome.
Nothing crazy,
Well, it's
because
still good that it
yeah,
adds up.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want to get, I always feel, I think that is a fun amounts for me, right? Fun amounts. It's not amounts that scare me, right? So if I do this with $5,000, I would feel differently.
Right, it wouldn't be sustainable. Because if you
And
get
then what
wrecked, it's like,
happens?
yeah.
Yeah, and then what happens? You're not going to trust your indicator anymore,
Mm,
your tech.
mm-hmm.
You're going to trust the vibe, and then you're going to make mistakes, because that is what happens when you make a trade. You see the trade, you did your technical analysis, and then it takes a little while, and then you sit there like, did I get it wrong, right? Because you start to overthink. Because you start to feel things, because price goes down and you see the amount going down, and you just sit there like, oh my God.
I'm so curious
Yeah.
about Pine Code.
Yeah. It's
So
for trading view indicators. Yeah.
right, so building an AI indicator, building an AI trading bot, and then find
Yeah.
setups using AI. Um,
Yeah.
dude, so and does this cost money to build a indicator?
No, I
What?
actually build it differently. I didn't use AI. I used AI to check the code
Uh-huh.
and to put the alerts in for me, because I want to be alerted.
Is it Python code?
No, Pine.
Oh, the code language is called Pine.
Yeah, the language is Pine. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. It's just crazy because right now I'm taking this class, the building AI products and services, where I'm learning
Oh my God.
about the different
Yeah.
types of AI models and algorithms that are implemented into,
Yes.
and like there's like some Python coding that we're doing and all this stuff, and it's really cool, but it's giving me an idea of what's going on with the
Yes.
background with LLMs and everything, and how they work and how the algorithms speak to each other and all this stuff. And so I'm so curious how this
Oh, I need to
works. Oh
sneeze.
yeah,
Hold on.
bless you. Bless you. I'm so curious about Pinecode. I'm gonna have to do some
Oh,
deep diving
yeah.
into this on my own. I want to learn how this works. No coding
Yeah. So
required.
Pine, that's where you build your strategies and your code for TradingView, right? And so, and then trading view is really, you can use trading view as a base for your AI to draw information from.
You just
So
add the indicator onto the
yeah,
chart. You like
yeah,
import it.
yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. This is such
And
like a
then
common sense thing. Like it's about
yes,
time we have something like this.
yes. And so and of course I pay for my trading view, so I have a pro account,
Mm-hmm.
which then gives me also the options to put in the alerts and get alerted through push notifications on my phone.
Sick.
But
That's
yeah,
dope.
but here's the thing: if I can turn this one based on this indicator, I can make it into an AI agent that just runs this on its own. The
Right? You can
problem
build
is,
a trading
yeah,
bot. Yeah.
yeah. And so I need to understand now a little bit more about how it does. So I have a 16 trade streak, winning streak going on. And I traded it on Maxi. Every time I get a push notification to buy, I buy. Every
What are they
time it
like?
says sell, I sell.
Forward those to me. I'll be like, hey, my indicator's going off. I got a push notification. Buy more Pepe.
Buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time to buy Pepe. Did you get an indicator that alerted you that like, hey, Pepe looks like
Yeah.
it's set up for well, because we got that nice rounded bottom on Pepe. It's got a couple
Oh,
little
for real?
spikes along the way down, but it's a very long round.
Oh man, it's looking so juicy.
Yeah.
So we don't have an hour yet. It needs to hit in the next hour. It needs to hit above 35.43
Uh huh.
in order to get a buy sign. But the 4 hour is almost about to cross up in the golden cross. If you put it on the fourth hour, you can tell that that is a really nice indication. And then of course you can see that there was a buying alert for me here on April the 5th, right before the rip. See that?
Let me see.
And then
Yeah.
it gave me a
Oh
sell
yeah, yeah.
indication on 37. That is a banger of a trade. That is 600, 700% trade right there, right? On
Wow.
25x it would be 1500 if I put it higher leverage. But then you really got to get your entries right, you guys. Don't be like wild here. Don't go crazy. I went crazy because I have time.
On the fourth hour, we've got a dragonfly doji right there, don't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly in the middle, and you always look for these because you see if these show up, then there's volatility incoming, and if they form on the bottom, it's to the upside, and
Right.
if they form on top, it's to the downside. It's very clear, and I like this indicator so much because it teaches me also, right? Because I built this indicator on multiple things that it does. So here's
Wow.
what I did. It actually tracks ranges for me, so I can trade in a range up and down with leverage.
Wow.
So it finds the range. So automatically I have targets. Ain't that crazy?
That's
And
really
so
cool.
it works off the RSI, the MACD,
Uh huh.
and the Gaussian filter, plus the range detection. And so I have all of these indicators in one. And it works best on the 5 minute, and I instructed it for the 5 minute, because that doesn't mean you get a trade every 5 minutes. It's just that the 5 minute is for me a nice confirmation candle always, but what happens before the 5 minute is usually very much volatile, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's where we are with this, you guys. And if this is a success, then I'm going to build this out and probably going to launch that thing on virtuals with its
Right.
own wallet.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've been looking at like
Oh
so
my
for
god.
this class I'm taking, we have like one of the things we have the capstone project, and like so kind of during the class we're kind of working towards
Mm.
a product that we want to develop that has like AI implementation. And so for my
Yeah.
first module, what I did was I was talking about a crypto scanner, an idea that I'd came up with before that like tracks wallet associations like whale
Yeah.
movement, smart money movement, and it has all these different indicators and it builds it and helps you find signals. And so that was
Yeah.
that. But then I started thinking about there was that one guy with the poly market prediction application. So I was thinking about
Yeah.
something like that, but a little bit more in depth that kind of like uses,
Yeah.
many
Hold on.
different aspects of AI to
So I
determine.
just
Uh huh.
hold on. So I just got a buy signal on the minute. I'm taking it.
Mm,
I'm doing 100x with $100, and
okay.
right away out $40 here. I'm closing it on the next candle, and I made $100.
This is on Pepe.
Done. Yeah. Look at the minute spike.
Yeah, just that the doji I was looking at just turned
Yeah, that's a
into
buy signal right there. Kind of, it's heading for that breakout, right? So I just get enthusiastic.
wow.
Yeah, so $100 just made just in that minute.
Dude. Yeah, it's
It's
crazy to me. Like
I've been doing this all day.
you are very much onto something here. It's so crazy
Yeah,
because
so
I wouldn't.
crazy.
And you know what's also crazy about it too is that like this is a chart that, well, for me at least, it's not one that I think of very often. I know that you,
Oh, I love to
Pep,
trade
you
Pepe.
love
Yeah,
Pepe. For
yeah.
myself though, it's just easy to overlook it. There's a lot of other
Yeah,
coins that I think
don't.
of that have like crazy potential that like
Look, I know you girls, Aubrey, Blockchain, if you're listening to this, you guys are in the What's the Ticker Telegram. And I need to back test. So this is gonna take me 5 more days of this testing and then back testing and see how many times I got it right. But this is now my 17 streak, right? So this is successful trade number 17, another $100. It's crazy.
that's awesome.
And I don't even go all the way because it tells me when to sell too. But I usually just sell on the candle. I'm going for the quick return. I don't care where it lands. If I get my $100, I got $100. That's basically how I tend to trade this now. But I because the selling part for me, I still need to fine tune that a little bit. So I just sell on the candle. I see that spike, and I see $100. The wild is out with $100.
I wish I could do the leverage trading. Where can I make
I will teach you guys how to do it.
in the
Not a
U.S.?
problem.
I don't know if I can in the U.S. Every time I try to use prediction,
Blowfin, blowfin.
oh, blowfin, huh? Let me
Mm-hmm.
see.
Blowfin is spicy.
Let me see. And even in the U.S., you can make trades on
Yeah,
or
I believe
perpetuals.
so. Yeah,
Interesting.
blowfin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I always chicken out though. Anytime I have like an opportunity to do any
Please
leverage
learn
trading.
this. We can do this together in a Telegram. I go, I need to be indoors for a little bit to begin with. So, I'll just go ahead and screen share my indicator here. And for now, I'm doing it manually because it's important that I test this before I start to spend time in building uh, added stuff to it, right? To make it do something on automatic. I first need to if I can handle this manually and win, it means that I can build it out and I can spend time into building that out. If every other trade I win and then I lose, I win and then I lose, that it doesn't make sense for me to
Right.
go ahead and build that out, right?
Yeah.
Then I need to tweak the indicator. I'm sorry, I'm blowing my nose all the time. Then I need to you tweak the indicator, right? So I'm in experimental phase with this, but so far I'm just like, man, I've been sitting here with Tiesto on, going like, pump it, pump, pump.
Mhm.
Crazy. So yeah, so it gave me that buy in a minute. Actually, it's up right now, right? So if you would have taken that call, you would have been up now with your money, and you can wait for a little bit more pump until it gives me a sell sign. But it almost is going to give me. It already did give me a buy sign on the 3 minute, and we're still in the buy zone on the 5 minute. We are still on the buy in the 15 minutes. So Pepe is going to pump a little more, right? And I can see Bitcoin doing a little bit more pumps too. Let me check the higher time frames for you guys. Now we're getting close to. All right, the fourth hour still looks Gucci, but between here and 8 hours, there can be a lot of up and down in this range, right? So it's just going to be range bound for a little bit. No buy sign on a minute yet, so I'm seeing a little bit more down here short term, like maybe 0.2% or something like that. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, but I'm excited for that. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna host the space of Frosh, and we're gonna talk about season two. Pick up an NFT. Go to OpenSea. Pick up an NFT because the floor will rise. Also, maybe if you don't like the NFTs, then let's have a look at that chart tick because I know that there is going to be a pump coming. So
Mm.
I'm gonna take another position there
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that I've been seeing a lot of posts lately of people just sweeping the
Addicts.
floor and like accumulating
Oh
like
yeah.
4 or 5 froges at a time. I'm like super jealous because there's a lot of days where I'm just like I just haven't I've been buying, but like my DC I still have just been sticking to like my normal DCA, and right now it's
Yeah.
mainly just Sui and Solana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are pretty
But
much
which is important, right?
yeah.
Don't we're not gonna judge any of that. That's a great thing.
Yeah. But so yeah, I've been seeing some of these ones that people have been sweeping off the floor. Right now there's a silver one on the floor at 0.028. The silver
Yeah,
ones are
crazy.
dope. I'm going to get me one of these soon. I want one.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
I've just been spending a lot of money lately too. I bought myself I got
Yeah.
that new phone, the iPhone 17, and it's just a lot of things have been
Oh my
adding up.
God. Yes.
It's cool. I love
Is
it.
that
The
is it
iPhone.
worth it? Is
Yeah,
it worth
I
it?
needed it because I had 128 gigs on my other phone, and it was an iPhone
Mm.
13 Pro, and I was due for a trade in for the last
Yeah, you
like
needed to
year.
trade in on
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
like I was like overdue for it, but I was like, oh, I don't really need a new phone. But then the storage on my phone was running out after I'd already wiped a bunch of stuff, and I was like, you know what, like.
Yeah.
This is stupid. I'm trying to like go against the
Need
grain, holding
something.
on onto this old technology. I got the new one. Honestly, it was only like 125 bucks down because of the I just had to pay the tax on it, and then the increase of my phone bill is like $5 a month. So it's honestly it's very much worth it, but I'm stoked because like I have a larger screen, more storage, and it has the AI implemented into it as well with the new Apple phones, the
Nice.
Apple Intelligence. So yeah, I'm loving it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You rock
That's what
iPhone,
I
don't you?
did. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
a Apple hoe.
Nice.
Is
Yeah,
the Apple hoe? Yeah.
it's like less problems that way.
Yes, and more money. I mean, look, it's just what I'm used to. I couldn't deal with anything else, and I think the apps are just a little bit more upscale,
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm
and
so
so they
curious.
work better. Yeah.
What
So
flavor vape did you get? I thought that was so funny. You're like, oh, I got a vape so I could
I
trade, and I'm picturing you there
yeah.
hitting a vape. I'm so curious though. What flavor did you get? Did you get? Let's see.
It's blackberry ice.
I wanted to guess like based on your personality, but
Oh,
I would have never guessed blackberry ice. I was
I
thinking,
I didn't ask for this,
yeah,
but I didn't specify anything, so I was just like, go out, get me something.
that is sick.
I told my brother. Yeah. So I'm trading. I need a vape. I have coffee here. I feel so degen, and I'm winning, so I'm psyched, right?
You just need a diaper now, like what's his name? Alex,
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's
Alex
what I need. I
Becker.
actually got annoying, needed to go to the restroom. That's part of this.
Alex Becker yelling about alt season last year was hilarious.
Mhm.
Remember, he's like, you guys are all gonna be like, you
Yeah.
guys are all gonna miss out, and I told you so. And that's what every KOL's post was like. You're gonna look
Yes.
back next month like I told you so, blah blah blah. And then we went
And
into
what's
the
now,
bear
right?
the bear
Look at it
market.
now. Same thing. Same thing.
Oh, it's he. Yeah,
People are
it's
still calling
when
alt season.
if
There's no top of Bitcoin. What are you saying alt season?
right.
It's just
Ethereum hits 2K, and then all of a sudden people think that that's like a signal. I get it,
it's
but they think that it's a signal that alt season's cooking because Ethereum's at 2 grand, and it's like, dude, if Bitcoin or if Ethereum was at 4,500, that would make a lot more sense. But
so
I
so here's, like I said, the deal with Bitcoin, right? We need to be way above 75, and I do mean 76 would be more convincing to get somewhere near a reversal type of feel, you know, or
mm,
else we're just going to range here some more. But we've been in this range for quite a while, so this is the usual time that Bitcoin spends in a range. And
mm-hmm.
of course, we have a bear market. The way down only lasts for 90 days, while the way up is like 3 years, right?
Mm.
Ain't that funny? Because we need to fight the bears on the way up.
Well, it moves
And so,
slow too. We've been seeing that. Like you said that a year ago to me that like
yeah,
Bitcoin is a big beast, so it moves very
yeah,
slowly. And we're
yeah,
seeing that like the resistance that like it moves like sluggishly, like
yeah,
up like even with volatility, the
yeah.
range gets tighter or whatever it is. That's like,
Yeah,
uh,
for
yeah,
us,
mm-hmm,
for us it does, right? But
yeah,
people from the stock market are, this is a hell of a lot, right? If they
yeah,
go up like 1 or 2%, it's like
exactly,
freaking, it's bull run time.
yeah.
And Bitcoin can jump 20% in a day, right?
Yeah,
If
lately
we're really bullish,
we've been
yeah,
seeing
crazy.
we've been seeing some crazy pumps lately where,
Yeah,
even like 4% or whatever, like in one day, and I'm like, damn, dude, that's
yeah.
it's impressive.
But also coming down, losing the floor, that's a very bear marketish, right? Very bear market behavior.
Mm,
And also on the daily right now, you can see that the top is rounding up above the RSI here, so it hit above 80, so it's flying now. It can just hover there for a little bit, and normally when we see that RSI showing some spasm on top, it's bullish. When we are in a bull run, right? When we are in an uptrend, and we are not, and then it's bearish. That is classic a bull trap vibe, right?
mm-hmm.
Also, if we look at that daily on Bitcoin, and you see the sideways movement, you see one shoulder ahead, and if we cannot grab that top that sits on 75.8 or something, this is a head and shoulder pattern, right?
Yeah. Did you see? Made a
And then
post.
we go,
Did you see
and
the
then
Head and
we do one
Shoulders?
more, yeah,
Here, I'm gonna post it onto the. Let me see. How
head
do I
and
do this?
shoulders,
Yeah, I posted a
like the
head.
shampoo,
Yes, yes, yeah. That's my post from last night. It came to me because I was just thinking about how I keep seeing that formation, that
the
pattern.
shampoo.
Yeah, and so I made an ad. Let me see. Share to space. It's like Head and Shoulders shampoo, chart pattern shampoo. When your gains don't wash away, is your portfolio giving you dandruff? Don't let the breakdown happen to your hair or your profits. And it's got a bottle of Head
Oh
and
my god,
Shoulders with like a Head and Shoulders chart pattern on the bottle. So it's kind of
that's
like
crazy.
it's kind of goofy, but like I just, I loved it. It just came to me. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
That is funny. But we also see the dominance just remaining quite the same and right up there, banging against the 60 percent. And so every coin on the daily looks like a little bit like Bitcoin. Now, the 4 hours still looks very good. So I'm expecting maybe a little pump tonight, maybe in tomorrow, and then a retracement over the weekend, and then relax that daily RSI when we do that, right? If that one is not relaxed, then we ain't going nowhere. We ain't pumping nowhere. And so we can something massive coming in on the 4th hour would be, but that's kind of hopium as well. I'm gonna have to be honest, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So uh, yeah, that's it for Bitcoin, you guys. There's nothing. Everybody is saying the bottom is in. That's not confirmed yet. We need to see building of reversal, or else this is going to be another bull trap, aka bear flag, and that's just what it is, right? We cannot make that any different, or call that anything different than what it is. That's just
Do you still think that like 45K is in the cards? That's possible?
48, yeah, 47, 48. If we're going down one more, which if we lose our shit, that's where we're gonna go.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hearing from some people about like people that are more into like stocks and everything, and I was telling them I was like, yeah, from like looking at charts and everything, to me it looked like in the next 4 months we're going to be back up into the zone. And I was talking to somebody about that, and they're like, no, dude, not 4 months. They're like, it's going to be like
Mm.
2 years. And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, dude, all this, the repercussions of the tariffs and all this stuff, it's like there's going to be like residual impact from that financially on the economy for the next couple of years. That's what somebody was
Oh
telling
well,
me.
let's have a
But
look, right?
everyone's
Let's
got
put
an
it on
opinion
the
though.
let's put Bitcoin on the weekly, and let's just unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I go to Bitcoin on the weekly, we're sitting here on this pretty support. Now look, if we go all the way down to that wick of 49, right, just below 50,
Uh huh.
there is support. Another, that's the other support level. Yeah. So and that is actually in the golden pocket.
I
That is
see.
also
I
in the
see. Yeah,
golden
when you go to the
pocket.
left,
Yeah.
back to 22,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
consolidated in that range for
Yeah.
about a
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is going to be, and that falls into the golden pocket, you guys. So, and always, it tends to do this dramatic two-way thing streak down. And if you
Mm.
put it on the weekly, you also see the weekly now is crossing a little bit up, but it's very unsure. See? And if you put
Oh,
the stochastic RSI on it,
yeah.
very unsure. It looks like it wants to fall back again.
Right,
And
right.
so, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we hit the what is this retracement? The 0.618. That is the top of the golden pocket. but we can definitely get in there and be on 49. See that wick that is in there from the previous, from 24 in August
Hmm.
there. Yeah, we see that wick, and that's kind of like a little bit of an alluring type deal. Or we go
Oh, I
back to
see it.
that
49,
line. Mm,
49.4. Yeah, that wick. I see
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh, hold on.
Bless you.
Sorry, I wasn't quick enough to
Oh,
close my
jeez.
mic. It's been horrible, you guys. I really, really. But yeah. So you see where we're at there, and it's very much what happens now is that we're rounding up. But this is a classic, bull trap vibe. So we need to get back over 75, 76, and gain territory back in that point five retracement zone, right? And then that is the zone between 74 and 87. That zone we need to retake, and then we're bumping up resistance on 80 already. And then there's another big resistance at 86, and of course a big ass on a 102. So we need to take a lot back, and that is going to take us some time. That is not going to be anytime soon, right?
Yeah, I heard another crazy thing yesterday. So apparently
Yeah.
Donald Trump is down $1 billion in Bitcoin. He had dumped $2
Yeah,
billion
oh hell
dollars
no.
into Bitcoin at 115K Bitcoin. So
I
he's
don't believe.
down 50%. That's what I read that yesterday. I don't know. It could be BS, but $1 billion.
Yeah, I
That's
don't believe it.
Yeah, I had heard that his allocation to Bitcoin's much lower than that. Like I heard it was like around like 100 million or something. But yesterday I came across this article, so it could just be
Yeah.
some FUD. But
Yeah, I don't believe this. I think he has something, right? If it's not his wallet, then he has other wallets or his family has it. I mean,
right.
come on.
Yeah, well, that's what the article also went on to say is that the Trump family as a whole is very much
Mm.
upside down because Barron with the meme coins and stuff as well. It's like,
Hopefully not. Yeah.
yeah, let me
Well,
see.
well, I still remember what's his Eric
Yeah.
telling us to buy Sui at the top. So come on now.
Well, he also said, but he said buy Ethereum. He said thank me later. Do you remember the thank me
Oh
later
yeah, yeah,
post? Yeah.
exactly. You would have bought Ethereum at 5K.
Yeah,
It was.
that's crazy.
No,
He's
no
like
joke.
thank me later, and I remember seeing
Yeah,
them
yeah.
when
Thank you later.
when
Thank you,
Ethereum
my guy.
Ethereum went down to like 1,500, and I see a bunch of posts by people, and they're like, yeah, thank me later, like thanks a lot, Eric.
Yeah,
Anyone that
yeah.
listened to him was kind of not playing with a full deck anyway, though. That's funny. How much is Trump down to Bitcoin?
But yeah,
Let's see.
that's where we're at, you guys. So tomorrow's the space of approach, and then we're gonna come with the story around season two. And of course, the NFTs are gonna play a role. So if you want to be on the leaderboard, make some. Then you need an NFT to do that with. The people with the NFTs are gonna be preferred on the leaderboard when we go to the HQ. So I know that much. But yeah, that's basically all Wild knows. I love seeing a lot of this lately. I'm gonna make a post too because I
Oh,
made one
oh, I found
with
that.
depression.
I found that post about the being down $1 billion. Let me see. I'm having Grok do some searching right now so I can find the article. But for a second, I saw Grok thinking I could see. Okay, let me see. Trump meme coin. No, I'm not talking about the Trump meme coin. Da, 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 da. Okay, well, yeah, no, I found some other information. So yeah, Sui has been ripping this week too, has it not? A little bit, right?
2.4%. I see this now. Yeah.
Let me see. The other day, I checked one of my wallets, and Sui was up like 8%. I could have swore. Let me see. Am I
Yeah, so we can pump
mistaken?
hard. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're not mistaken. I saw it too. Look, the one I made
What is it?
up in the jumbotron. I made a post.
Let's see. What do we got?
Depression leaving my body when Bitcoin pumps.
Oh yes. Oh, that's awesome. Out of body experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. So I was mistaken. So it's not that Sui has been. It hasn't been pumping like crazy, but it went from like 89 cents to 95 cents or whatever. Now it's at 93.5 cents. So it's
Yeah,
still,
it's been pumping up and
yeah,
down, right? It's been pumping up and down. That's basically what it did, bouncing off. It's got the same with Bitcoin, right? So we've been in this range for a long time now, right?
yeah,
So we've been ranging for, bro,
three
we've been
months.
ranging for what? Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
were
what it
saying
usually
78,
does.
78 days, right?
Yeah, between 90 and 105 days. That's usually the chop sideways when we're on the way down. That's why a bear market usually only lasts for about 90 days, right? 90 to 100 days as well, altogether. But so here we're looking, when I count this, it's like, okay, we're almost at the bottom then, but there can still be one more down. Right. And so I still buy some Bitcoin here just in case this was the bottom, because in the end, nobody knows. All right. So just, but I'm conservatively DCAing. So if there is another bounce, I'll have USDT available. If it takes off from here, I'll just add to the bag when there's a confirmation, right? So when there's a confirmation that we actually built a reversal, then I'm just tossing the rest of that bag that I had for the DCA in. That's basically my strategy. So my bags always stay up, right? They always stay green,
Mm,
which is for me important. I think mentally important as well. You want to feel happy about what you got, right?
yeah. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by this news about Ika coming to Solana. Have you seen any of
Yeah.
this, and what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, hold on, because I read an article about it.
To me, that's huge because I've been bullish on Ika for the last
Yeah.
year, and I felt like I was like, damn, am I just crazy and wrong? But like then this happened, and I'm like, okay, no, that's a
No,
confirmation.
no, you're not crazy and wrong. I told you about Ika and how bullish it was, right?
Yeah,
I mean, again, look, and the chart is what it is. We're in a bear market, so any of these charts are looking wrecked AF. I
right.
mean, look at Sui, look at even Bittensor, Bitao, crazy
Oh, I've
bullish,
been
right?
seeing
So,
Bitsor like running this
oh my
week.
God,
Let me
yes.
see trading view.
Bittensor is if you guys want a good AI layer, then go for Bittensor Tau. The ticker is TAO Tau, and it's called Bittensor. So have a look at that. Do you need this in your portfolio? This is one of the for the next rallies. This is one that's going to be huge, big, right? SAE. Don't forget about SAE.
Yeah,
SAE is the easiest 5 to 10x that you can ever make next cycle,
oh,
right?
but Say's down, so it's
Oh
it's
my
been
God,
suffering
look. Yeah,
lately.
but for
It's a good
me, this is
buy.
shopping, right? For
Yeah.
me, this is shopping. Pepe too, man. Pepe on its support on 3,100 to the range of 35, 36. This is buy zone for me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if it dunks a little bit more, I'm just adding. Don't care. Right. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I see cheap things right now, and if Bitcoin does a dunk more, then I have allocated DCA money for that. And now I have this awesome indicator that I built, and now I can DCA almost $2,000 more.
But hold on. So
I'm
with
waiting. I'm
Pine
waiting for.
Pine Code, you didn't have to pay because when I was on Pine Code, it asked me for like $30 and my
Yeah.
my wallet address or my
Yes.
key to my wallet. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So did you
Yeah.
have
Yes.
to? Yeah, my password, my wallet.
Yeah.
Did you But did you pay the $30 for Pine Code or
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
you
I
did?
did. Well, look, I wanted to build something with sustenance, right? So I ran the code, I built the code already, and then I just had to make like a little investment to test this. So
Yeah, so it
if
paid
I
for
don't go
itself.
out on a limb, yeah, but this is now an indicator that made me already almost 2,000 today. So what the fuck am I worried about,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And you just got to trust your own skills. Now, I've been doing technical analysis for 6 years, so I know what indicators do, what the So to build your own indicator based upon the indicators that I really like, and then also showing me a range and where it needs to buy and trade for me, that is great. And right now, all I do is set my alerts in TradingView. Yeah, so and I have it on my phone as well, so I get a push notification, and then I buy manually. And so this is what I do then for testing. And I got 17 streaks, 17 winning streaks. Right? And each of them were over 100. 100 or above. When I see 100 or above,
Yeah.
I'm closing the trade. I don't care if it's going to be 500, or sometimes it can go to 100 and then down again. So I'm always happy with the 100. But if I can then backtest this, I can tighten it even more, fix some bugs that might be in here, right? And then also make it available for pretty tight for the 1 minute candle, 3 minute candle, 5 minute candle. And so then I have to program it for every candle when I turn it into an AI agent. And then I can launch it as something like Virtuals. And it has its own mode, so it can do its own thing.
Wow. And then so I'm interested. So with the
Yeah.
AI trade setup, so quick and easy setup, so it gives you the code, and then you go into Trading View and then create a script and then just paste the code
Yeah.
into there and
Yeah.
then publish it. I see.
Publish it, yeah.
I wonder
And
how.
for that, you need to have a premium account on TradingView as well. And that
Oh,
TradingView ain't cheap. I got it on you guys. TradingView ain't cheap. But like I said, I'm willing to invest $100 to make $2,000. I made almost $2,000 today, and 1,960, almost $2,000.
wow. Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
I put in bags of no more than $100 to $200 on a 50x. So I started out with 25x, doing 25x because I thought, yeah, I need to be safer.
Right.
And so I started out with 25x, but then I saw after 6 trades that I had these streaks, and I was like, this fucking indicator is a bear. I'm gonna go 100x. So now every time I get a buy signal, I'm like 100x, 100x. That's what I'm doing. And then when
Wow.
it hits 100, I'm like, close trade. I'm taking 100.
Damn. I wonder if
And
there
then
was a way
it's
that you
100
could,
still.
if you could take that data. I'm sure that you could, like in terms of looking at where the call was made, where the signal was made, and then
Yeah,
what kind of factors went into that, and then charting that data, and then
yeah.
it giving you a better idea of the probability of what type of signals are bullish or not. You know,
Yes, and
that's a
on which
yeah,
candle? Because you want
right.
to jump in on a minute candle, but that is fucking hella risky, right? But you either got to get out quick, like I said, when I
Yeah.
close it on the same candle, right? It's boom, boom.
Wow.
That's the trade. Boom, boom, right? Done.
Like we're talking 15 minutes or literally
No,
one
on
minute
a 1 minute candle.
on a 1 minute candle, and then
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
how long? Oh, so within that minute you're already gone?
yeah,
Oh, damn.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool. I
it's
like
that
that.
spike. I'm on the wick every time, right? So today I had so many calls for trades, really, and bangers too. My God, right? Yesterday I had a 1 minute call. I got in with this 25x. I was like, fuck, I should have done 100 now in hindsight, and it was boom, 500% within 5 to 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was great too. And but the 5 minute candle is a little bit more, I would say. If that one goes, you still have a very good trade, usually. All right, or else it's gonna be an even Steven trade, and then you get out with not a little profit of or no loss, and then you just gotta then do more trades, right? When you're on the 5 minute candle,
Yeah.
the higher ones are a little bit more secure. So this indicator right now gives me for Bitcoin, should have shorted this for a little bit, right? And we're coming up on a buy signal almost, so wait for that to happen. I'll alert you.
Let me
Hold on,
see.
let
Oh,
me
so
put.
sell. So right here at 71.8,
Well,
this is where
look,
you're supposed to short it.
I'm gonna put in. This is how my sound then is created. Hold on, I'm gonna do filter this only one, same as chart, the 1 minute buy alert. Here we go. So when this hits, there's you can then buy Bitcoin, do a 25x because it will pump. All right. So let me go back to the other chart again. So I just set an alert for that on that range because I coded that into. I first coded it and then I made the mistakes of not having it available for alerts, so it could give me push notifications also when I'm out the door on my phone. But it hasn't happened that I need to be on my phone because I'm not heading out the door. So it's just on my screen on the laptop. It will just go ahead and then give me a beep beep when it's time to put in a long, because the short already happened, or else I would short, right? So if there's a short signal, I'll just take the short. I'm trading whatever is moving,
Mm.
up or down. I don't care. I'm not waiting for longs because then I'm missing out on bread, right?
Yeah, well, the way that the RSI is right now, so is that a bullish signal right there? Even though you were saying, is that the head and shoulders pattern that we're seeing on 5 minute candles on Bitcoin right now? Or let me see.
On a 5 minute.
Yeah,
No,
no, okay.
no. We're still we're in sell mode, but it moved sideways already and it calmed down the RSI. So the
Mm.
RSI is now low. We are about to get a buy signal in. So I'm about to get an alert, within a couple of minutes, I
Because
think.
is that still a golden cross when it's that? Because the RSI, it's on the bottom portion. So
Yeah,
that's
that's the
not,
golden
that
cross.
is a golden cross. Okay.
Yes, but nothing is confirmed unless it's over 20, right?
Mm, I see.
So that's what my indicator also does. It sticks with so many rules that I have for trading. I just built them all in the indicator.
Right.
So it's like it's me who's trading, but then no emotions. Just gives the signal, right? I don't need to second guess. Because second guessing and emotions is wrecking you. That's why you make mistakes. If you
Yeah.
would have just trust your technicals and be like, yeah, I charted this. It's fine. I can make this trade. I can buy. But you start to doubt, then we're going to have a problem, right? Now you're thinking, prices. Because when you have a 40x or 100x out, right, you're not going to buy the Pico bottom. You can forget about this, right? So the price is going to move up and down. The problem is when you have a 100x out and you have $100, anytime it moves down one tick, that's $10. So you can be down 30 before it goes up to $150. So yeah, that can happen.
Mm,
But then in that time, you would think, "Oh my God, am I wrong? Am I losing money?" No, you're not losing
right.
any money. You haven't sold anything. You haven't closed the trade. You just gotta wait it out, right? But you have to have good technicals and a little bit of an eye. Now, I like this indicator that I built because it actually teaches you a lot about candlestick price action as well. You can clearly see where you get the buy signals, where what happens with the RSI when it does, what happens in the range of where it's at, right? And these things are always important to me. But we have Dag here on stage. I'm just looking at the phone for a little minute
Oh,
through my watery eyes. I'm stuck with a cold. How are you doing?
What's going on, guys?
hey, what's good?
Yeah, we're just having a merry little space here. It's not
No,
busy.
you're good. You're good. Yeah, I came in. I thought maybe my Twitter was glitching. I'm outside walking my daughter around, and I just only seen a couple people in here. I was like, maybe it's wigging out. Let me leave and come back in. I can't. It was still the same amount of people.
Busy.
It's a
Yeah.
slow day today.
Well, also, I've been a little sick, so I haven't been much operative on X today, nor did I advertise the space in multiple groups. That's usually what I do, and then we have a lot more people in here. But I am kind of happy because I'm also very much under the weather, and so my eyes are about to explode out of my face. That's how it feels.
I
And
feel you. I feel you. I'm just
yeah,
thankful that the allergies aren't really bothering me today. Because it's usually a hit or miss for me. It's usually either it's not bad for me or it's going to be like terrible.
yeah, it's allergy season, of
When it
course,
rains, it
as well.
pours.
Yeah, for
Oh
me.
yeah. And then it doesn't help that on top of that, like my Web two trade is carpentry, and I do finished trim carpentry and high rises. And so
Oh,
like when the allergies hit, like I'm allergic to sawdust.
oh
So
my
when the
God.
allergies hit, all of a sudden the
Oh,
sawdust kicks in, and it gets pretty bad.
it's rough. That is rough. I see Adam joined the conversation as well, and maybe we'll get a party started.
What a
Yeah,
time to be
yeah,
alive.
just that. Yeah, we're talking about tomorrow. We're gonna have another glitch space. Of course, now you get the alpha here from me. So we're gonna do that tomorrow and unleash season two of Froge. And you guys want to have an NFT for that, right? Because the NFT is going to play an important part of that season two. Also, go to Solana, and you might as well grab a bag because we all know what's going to happen. I cannot give you financial advice. But yeah, some people fade, and it's like, well, I don't know what to do anymore at one point.
Some of the Froges sold for like 1 Ethereum this week, no? I heard
Yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah. There
Yeah.
has, yeah, crazy. Yeah, there has been consistent volume of what's like $8,000 every day.
Wow.
Consistent. Yeah, consistent. That speaks to so Dag. Did you already use the filter app?
Yes. I love the filter app. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it's a little glitchy here and there, but I mean, I'm sure. I mean, for just like beta testing, I mean, it's pretty polished.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wanted to use it too, but I had to go to the hospital so much, and I was like, I'm not gonna film myself in here. Not even with my thing on. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I think I hold now about 11. I bought myself today.
Yeah. So I was grail hunting at first, um, and then it just got to the point where I'm like, okay, like season two is approaching. I know that the amount of entities that I hold are gonna take apart and everything. So I was like, let me buy more. I'm sitting at I think 14 right now.
Nice.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, you guys. Yeah, well, you know what? At one point I'm not looking for grills anymore. I just look for something that I like, and
right.
because I like clean looking ones, right? That's my thing. Everybody experiences this differently. I so hate that on the timeline right now, right? You guys, we see the timeline. You see a lot of these NFTs, KOLs, with their little list, and some of them are like, yes, well, that's not art, and it's like, what? Oh, how can you say that art is so subjective, right?
Yeah.
This is crazy. That only contemporary art is gonna make it. It's like, well, that is so bullshit, right? Usually, when something hits like 10K for an NFT, everybody will like it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the art looks like at that point.
For real.
And at that point, they see the price and like, oh yeah, that art's clean. It's fire. It's you know,
Exactly,
it,
right? Then all of a sudden, all the noses are changing direction. So we all know what
exactly.
happens in Web3, and it's just that, don't believe it, you guys. You buy whatever you like. You are free to do so. Don't get shamed into things, right? I don't. I look at these fidenzas. I think the fucking. Oh, here goes my bag. Hold on. I gotta be. Here goes the trade. I'm I'm immediately up 60%. Wham bam. I need a little bit more, and then I made another $100. In this whole space, I made already $200, you guys.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Wild. I'm gonna have to get in touch with you on the sideline. We're gonna have to talk
Yes.
some trades or something because
Well, I
I
built
just
I built my indicator. I'm testing it, and this is now my 18th winning streak. So I'm on an 18 winning streak. I made close to
yeah
$2,000 today, and I got sick, you guys. I got like a little bit of an issue, and so I had to spend time at home, and I can't work out, so my brain was exploding. And then I thought, I've been trading for 6 years. I need to build myself. I'm coding, but I never coded with Pine for TradingView. So I was like, I'm going to build myself an indicator with everything that I use for trading, but then have the indicator, instead of me having all these indicators that I look at the same time, that I'm just going to build one that does that, right? And so that's what I did, and it's actually accurately calling for the 1 minute, and the 5 minute are fabulous, for real. And so I've been trading all day.
something like that would be perfect for me. Like I know enough, but I let my emotions get the better of me when I'm in
That's
on
it.
trades.
You need an indicator that tells you, and if it proves that it does this, when you stick to the rules of the indicator, it tells you when to buy, it tells you when to sell, and just execute. Don't question it. When I get an alert, I'm with my 100x. I'm in with 100x at this point, right? I was like,
Right.
"Oh, let me just do this with 100x." And so, because it's so accurate, so I just pounce on 100x. I sell where it needs to sell, and then done. And if you went through the motion of that, you can trust that. And then, because the number one thing that gets you wrecked in trading, when you day trade, when you're a trader like me, I do full-time trading. I do this. Oh, see, now there's a buy signal for Bitcoin coming in.
Was that
This
I
is
gone that
heard it.
just rang your doorbell?
yeah.
Wild, this is
This is
gone.
on the 1 minute, you guys. You can open here on a 1 minute and make money. I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, make money on a, yeah, buy this. Toss a 25x on this. You can buy this. And then close it at 72.2.
Buy
Okay,
that
and you do a
shit.
perpetual.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, you guys, right? So and then I gotta say hi to Adam and Pat. You guys, wait a minute, hold on. So I'm gonna back test this, right? Because it's important that I do these tests. That this was not a fluke of just today and a little bit of yesterday. So I'm gonna do 50 rounds of trading. I trade with $100 at the time, and I just need to see how many times I win out of the 50. Right? And so I can short, I can long, I do them both. I do that when it says sell, I'm like, okay, short, right? Short 100x. If it says buy, I'm doing long 100x. So that's basically my test here. And then I'm going to look back and see um, at what timelines it performs best. And then maybe I need to tweak a little some things here and there, right? But then for the community and my friends, I'm gonna then make it available so we can trade together and I can explain to you a little bit how it works. But I'm not gonna make this available for anybody. You guys can understand this, right? This is so easy to monetize and turn this into an agent. So let me say hi to Adam. Adam. 早上好，好吗？
ZM. What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Good to see you today.
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
ZM.
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
What a time to be alive, huh? I mean, did you
It
see that?
is.
Yeah.
I just watched the Kanye concert. Like,
Oh
did you see
God,
that yet?
bro.
But it's insane. Yeah, it's insane. Like he's fully because he apologized, right? He completely apologized, and now he's
That
I
was
think
right up
I
the
think
street
basically
from
with
me. That was in Los Angeles
sorry,
at the SoFi Stadium. I know people that were there
yeah,
actually.
were you there?
I didn't go.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
you didn't
that big
go.
of a Kanye fan. I don't know. He's got a couple songs that I
No.
think are all right, and I know that people are gonna hate me for saying that, but I'm just not a huge Kanye fan. I've been following
Well,
Kanye
yeah,
since he was like brand new. I remember I was 17 years
yeah.
old, and in the underground hip hop scene, he
Wow.
was like up and coming.
Yeah.
So this
He
was
was
like over
literally
20
like,
years
yeah.
ago, and so way before he was famous. And so I've seen how his career has moved and stuff, and it's kind of crazy how he's let everything kind of go to his head. His head's like blown the hell up, and he thinks he's like the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever and a genius. And
Well,
it's like, bro, you're not that great.
well, it's yeah. I mean, it's a shame about like all of the crap, but
Yeah.
seriously, like I just watched the whole concert, and he had Lauryn Hill right
Yeah, I
on
love her.
stage as well. Like,
She's the greatest.
can you imagine like Lauryn Hill and her kids, right? Her kids who are like I didn't even know that, but like Lauryn Hill eloped with Bob Marley's son. So her kids are like Bob Marley's grandchildren, right? Isn't that insane? And they were all like singing their stuff, and it was just oh my god, it was insane. It was an experience. But I mean, I only watched the video, but
It was
yeah,
wild.
it
They
was
had the giant sphere, so that like animated sphere,
yeah
the projector. It's kind of like the sphere that they have in Las Vegas.
in
It looks
LA.
like.
Yes, in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so they
Yes,
had like a mini
the
version of that. So I'm like, okay, is this the meta now? These like projecting spheres is like
balls.
the most
Yes,
futuristic thing we can do today, apparently.
the all-seeing balls.
Have
Yes,
you seen how?
actually.
Yeah. Good.
I didn't I mean it's the thing the problem is with like a lot of the new like there was some good moments, but the problem is with like these shows is like they're literally just they can just get away with like playing the track and then he's
Uh-oh.
even just rapping over it,
Yeah, I did.
and it's not even
Yeah.
there's very little live music in the actual concert, right? Other than the the singing and the rapping, right?
Yeah, the clip I saw there, it was actually Kanye and Lauryn Hill doing that old Lauryn Hill song "Doo Wop." That's like, "Girl, you
Yes.
know you gotta watch out." That one, and so they're doing that,
Yeah.
and I'm watching this. I'm like, dude, that song's from like 2002. I'm pretty sure. Like, what the hell? And they're up on stage in 2026 playing a song from like 23 years ago. I'm like, if I paid however much money it was for those tickets, I'd kind of be like let down. Like, I mean, I guess it was like a hit, but like at the same time, it's like you guys are just playing songs from 20 years ago. And then if they're not even playing them at all, just playing them over the PA with lip syncing or whatever.
Well, that's the thing.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's the thing that's kind of it's not even it's almost like there was a point where everybody knew that everybody was just lip syncing. And then it just became okay to just play the track anyway, and then
Oh,
you just
wow.
kind of like
It's
hang
Even if
out.
true.
they are live, Adam, the
Yeah.
last singer that actually really sang live was Mariah Carey, and ever since then, it's just been
Oh,
live.
that
No,
that
audio. They
disaster.
pitch. They do voice pitching, right?
Well, dude, she
So
was also
so
drunk. She was like wasted on New
well,
Year's.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, whether you like it or not, she was the last one to do this. Right? So it's not like for ever since then it's been programmed, right? These voices are then pitch corrected.
Well,
So
it's funny because yeah, it's funny because Kanye was the guy who I think like he kind of made autotune. And interesting enough, autotune, autotune was actually originally the algorithm behind autotune was originally developed for like deep sea exploration. I think it was like to actually find oil, right? Like so it's a crazy thing. But then the somehow the algorithm also worked for autotune, and Kanye was the first one, I think, to actually like get behind autotune and use autotune as part of the creative process, right? So it's not like it's just the autotune is just happening to try and like correct the errors, but it's like you're very consciously using autotune in as part of the track, right? Obviously, so obviously in the show, like he was, even when he's speaking, like he's got the autotune on, and it's kind of turning into a little song. But yeah, it was cool. I was there was some good moments, man. I mean, I hadn't listened after my dark twisted fantasy. I hadn't really listened to like any of the albums, and that was just, I don't know what it was. I think I had a friend who was like really violently anti some of the music, and it just kind of really put me off listening to those albums. So I kind of tuned out of Kanye. But it was like amazing to hear like some of the classics, and just like, yeah, it must have been a good, I mean, it's crazy, like these events. I can't believe that's the thing I miss about being in like LA or wherever, like, and just not being able to go to the, you can go to
True.
these shows like
where
anytime,
you
Yeah,
right?
it's
go
Like
in
you
crazy
Hong
to
could,
be
Kong to a show?
well, there
Hmm?
is there are shows that there is stuff. I mean, it's like it's a bit more local. It's kind of more like New York style. Like there is actually like a jazz scene and things like that. But I have seen some good. So like there is a big arena, and you can see, you get international bands. Like I saw the XX live in Asia Expo like a few years ago, and that was just amazing, right? Like the XX, like it's just
Yeah.
such an amazing band, and really like just phenomenal show. And so there are opportunities, but it's just like when the tour comes around, like you can see the bands. But like I feel that like you do get these, it's like I don't even know, this was like a pop-up concert. I didn't even really, I just suddenly saw it happen. And then it was yeah, I mean, it's history now, right?
Yeah,
So
crazy.
yeah.
Crazy, you guys.
What's been
I'm gonna make another espresso. Just excuse-moi.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I'm
What were
falling
you
off my.
what were you gonna say, Adam?
Well, yeah, it's been, so what else has been going? I feel like I'm kind of out of the loop
Yeah.
on all of this stuff with the Froges and
Yes. All
the
right. So
Pepes.
tomorrow we're
Yeah.
gonna have another glitch space, and we're gonna announce season two. And so grab yourself a bag of the Froge, not financial advice.
Oh, is there going
Uh,
to be another burn? Yeah,
gonna
that
be
was pretty cool
well. Then
last time.
uh,
Yeah, it's not official.
we don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know, right? Because I've been sick
Okay,
too, and I've been kind of calling it a little bit sick. But yeah, tons around it. I'm gonna be okay though. Don't worry. It's just gonna take some time, and I can't work out, so I'm just beside myself. Hence the brain explosion of starting to build stuff, right? Because I mean, that's what happens when
Mm.
I can't do physical stuff. I gotta bring the energy somewhere. But yes, I know there's gonna be a pump. That you can feel that one coming. That's why I already posted the chart, right? So just for my village to always that they know when I post the chart that it's time for entry. And so yeah, we're gonna do season two, and the NFTs are gonna play an important part in season two for the leaderboard. So I know this, so I can leak you this. Other stuff I can't leak, right? So that's basically I got to restrict myself a little bit. And this is kind of like we're always vibing in this space anyway, right? It's a little bit here and there, so I could just be tossing it in there a little bit. But yeah, that's what's going to happen with Froge. And then next, of course, I was talking about Pepe and the Pepe ETFs. And the Pepe chart, you guys, on that, I know the daily looks fucking horrible. So watch out because 31 there is still an option. But this is a collecting zone. It's almost at a breakout, right? Especially if you uh, TA that on the daily or especially on the weekly. Look at how that looks, right? So 45 for Pepe would be a confirmed breakout, and then it's just after the races from there. So we discussed that a little bit on the Pepe. So Pepe got that Canary Capital filed for the spot ETFs, and of course that's the meme coin. That's a meme coin getting an ETF or being filed for an ETF. That's crazy. I think it's gonna pull a lot of meme coins out of the swap when it does hit, right? So they it still needs to be approved, but it's already filed its application for the SEC. That should also tell you a little bit about Pepe, right, and why it rallied so hard. I mean, you do not you cannot tell me that this is not connected. That Pepe is not a connected project, right? So I mean, look at that whole chart and how it performed over the last year. Crazy. So yeah, that's in store for Pepe right there. Yeah. So that happened today actually. Yeah, earlier today. So yes.
I'm so curious, Adam, about the world of Eve Army and OpenClaw. Oh, actually, no, Wild. I forgot to tell you, Adam is actually in debt now, $500,000 from OpenClaw
What?
charges. No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm wondering, like, how has the OpenClaw thing been going? Have you been because
Adam.
Adam was
Wait,
so obsessed.
what was that?
I was telling Wild,
What happened?
I was like, Adam's in debt $500,000 from OpenClaw charges.
Oh right, yeah, the
I was,
fees. Yeah,
I
no,
was
it's
joking.
Claude code. Yeah,
Has
because
it?
OpenClaw is
Yeah.
still free, right? So yeah, it's
So how's
but
that been going though?
you
Are you still diving into it as crazy? Like, are you still like on that run? You were on a bender,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, man, dude. I've actually like I've almost like it's drew me in like so much
Yeah.
that I've actually ended up I've almost come out the other side. But basically, it's very interesting. But this agentic commerce thing, which is interestingly like virtuals have been trying to pull it off in crypto, but the thing is that like agentic commerce is here, right? And there hasn't been kind of an iPhone moment for it, but all of these LLMs. I mean, the thing is, what happened with OpenClaw is it advanced the way that we think about, or it kind of it also like opened up all of the opportunities for all of these other these LLM providers, right? And so what I've what I've realized is that the problem with agentic commerce and the problem with crypto for agentic commerce is it kind of serves as a blocker, right? I mean, there's too much friction. Like, say if you're a merchant, like selling whatever, like supplements or like products, any like electronic products, it could be anything, right? And the problem, like, it's a sad reality that like crypto is actually kind of just behind in terms of being able to really integrate, whereas like Stripe and even like Shopify and even like all of these different OpenAI, right, for example, like they've all integrated basically like to do like kind of instant settlement with agents, which is like it's not necessarily going to work like as a kind of cross-border like universal currency, right? But for now, this is like probably kind of this is where the heat is actually, I think. So yeah, I've been getting like deep into the kind of agentic commerce side of things, and it's like super interesting, man. And yeah, like Claude is like rinsing me
Is it?
big time.
Yeah, no, because
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Like,
yeah,
I've got Claude talking to Claude, right? So I'm doing like Claude code and is like vetting, and Claude is vetting Claude, and it's like it's insane. But they're giving me credits now. Like I've reached a certain status where they're giving me credits because like I'm spending so much money on it, I think.
wow.
So yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the casino. They try and
Yeah, it is a bit like the
ah, they're
casino.
giving you
But
drinks.
the thing is, it fucking works. It fucking works. Like, I'm getting
Absolutely.
shit
Like,
built.
I'm
You know what I mean? So
appreciated.
it's like, yeah, yeah. Like I'm getting, it's getting built, right? Like this is like real stuff, and it's not like I don't know. I think it's like we've kind of reached. It's gone beyond vibe coding now in a way, and it is actually. It's just like you can basically like you're building and like you're seeing everything that's going on, and you're able to kind of like really get under the weeds, into the weeds of the process, right? So, but it's good. Yeah, it's like I'm actually very excited about the next product that I'm about to drop, which I think is going to be like very we've actually got I've been setting up a collaboration with this kind of basically just this e-commerce business, right? And we're helping them with their kind of like basically just like getting surfaced in agentic commerce, right? So it's very interesting to get this stuff going, and lots of shouting at Claude and all of that. But definitely a good. No, it's an interesting. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. And
It's insane.
is that for the hackathon, the Eve
Oh
Army?
my god.
So well, yeah, actually, so the hackathon, I've actually kind of I suddenly started to like lose motivation for that. So I'm just gonna see if I can kind of get it. But I don't know if it was like partly due to the way that like I approached the build, but I just have like I think I've started to get I've started to feel like less enthused by the whole like the kind of automated meme coin deployment thing. It's like it's a good idea in theory, but like in practice it's also just like there's just like a whole ton of I don't know, man. I just kind of like reached a limit with it. I don't exactly know what it was, but I just couldn't like. There's a whole load of stuff to do with like setting it up, and then
Yeah.
I kind of ended up like uncovering this new opportunity related to like this agentic commerce thing, and I'm still figuring out if I can tie it all together. But like I feel that like it's not like a bad thing. I actually think they're kind of approaching it in quite a cool way. The whole hackathon, where it's all like based around kind of traction and like how the token itself is rolling out and things like that. But it's actually like it's a whole load of work to support these, just like it could well be that like Pump Fun have got like a little bit of like, they're just like tipping and supporting their friends to like like get exposure in these contexts. And it's just like I think like potentially like if there could be like a cool narrative that can kind of ignite, then it would be that would be like a very fruitful way through in a hackathon like this. But I don't know like if I've really got like the energy to kind of like create like the whole thing for it. But it at the same time, like the hackathon has been super just super useful for like getting up to speed with like all of the latest tech. And like I've done like a ton of building, and it's just been like I mean I didn't it's like all of this stuff is just like very much it kind of takes like being in a hackathon to get up to speed with the latest tech from my perspective. So just because like, or I mean, you can do it without having to compete in something like that. But yeah, I'm still figuring out if I'm just going to fire it up again, because I could do that, because they didn't even announce a winner last week, right? So we've still got like I think 4 winners left to go. So it's possible that like I could like really fire things up and start like pushing for the hackathon again. But I'm at the moment like I as I say I got like totally sucked into this agentic commerce thing, which I just think is a bigger opportunity in the big picture. It's like, what is it? Is it going to be like a meme coin auto deployment bot? Great. Or is it going to be like, you know, the future of agentic commerce and like how you like
Yeah.
get visibility for your products inside shopping agents, right? So which I think it's like that kind of just has I've kind of latched onto that as like the new as what I see as like the big opportunity, right?
You are not wrong. I like to welcome Alien. I was
Oh,
going
the
to.
evil alien
Yes, evil
collective is
alien.
here.
How
He's a
are you
legend. We haven't
doing?
we
I
haven't
see
talked
you've been
to EAC for a
continuously
while.
streaming. I see you post on the timeline. Wild here has not been active as much. Everything
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going
No,
on.
yo, great to see you guys and be in here. It's just like you guys are on my lunch break time, so I usually miss the space. But yeah, EAC Aliens, I'll give you an update. The collection minted out last month, so congratulations to all the holders in the room. If you're not a holder in this room, just hit me up. I'll make you one. But yeah, we're 6x the mint price already, so that's great, and we're gonna keep pushing that, nonstop. Just that collection. I'm not dropping another mint. EAC Aliens is the core collection, so gonna be pushing that all the way to the 24 ETH volume. But yeah, what I'm doing too is putting in the work that we all need to put in. I'm onboarding normies. So what I came up with is a video series from turning $10 into $100 because I think that will catch the eyes of the normies. But I'm not doing it through like meme coins or nothing. I'm doing it like through legit
Yeah.
projects and safe ways to make money
Oh,
in
I'm
crypto.
sorry. I get a buy alert. I need to go do a trade. Sorry. Oh, for which one is this? Hold on. Yup.
Oh,
Sorry.
all good. No worries.
I just been
Trading is
making money
important.
all day, and yeah, I make money on it. But yeah. So
Yeah. So I've been doing that and it's been going good. I started on April 1st. I'm proud to say that I'm already, started with the $10. I'm already at $26. So check out
nice.
those videos. If you've seen them on the timeline, give them a share because,
Real.
it's onboarding into crypto. It's all chains
Yes.
and all projects. So if you do have a project in like that you want to kind of get featured in the video, hit me up. I got to like figure out a way. Like the idea of the video is that it can make money, right? Because that's what
Yeah.
the onboarding the normies. So if
Yeah.
the project has to be like I have to win a giveaway or be involved in the ecosystem somehow to make money. But I'd love to feature, the projects you got going on, Froge or whatever. I love the new rebrand. I haven't deep dived into the project or Adam too. I'd love to get you
Oh,
involved,
you
like
should. You
feature you
should
in a video somehow. But
because
yeah, I'm gonna keep that going.
look, you so much should because the founder, Dutch, he's such a great guy, and you want to be connected like this, right? And so you are streaming and stuff. So guess what? Frosh is all about Filter Studio. So you see the badge that I'm wearing is Filter Studio. It made those AR filters for the board apes, and now it came out with his own collection. But that's not the only thing that there is to it. And so it is, you can use your filter to create short videos, but also the other filter is there for to join game shows and other things. So it's very much a PFP that you can actually wear, right? Instead of just a PFP here online. Yeah. So Froge, and it's coming out with tomorrow. I just pinned it up here, you guys. It's the glitch. Go ahead and give that a like, comment under it, and set your reminder for it for tomorrow. Of course, I'll be hosting and co-hosting in there, and talk about Froge a lot. So just join in there, Alien, and please be connected, especially with what you do, right? Sometimes we don't get NFTs. For the NFT, we buy access into the room, right? That's basically where that alpha is at. Oh my God, you guys! I need to close the space down soon because my eyes are falling out of my head, and I promise I'm only gonna do one more trade. Pat, how are you,
Uh,
Pat?
Yeah, actually, I'm very sad because
Why you
uh,
said?
yeah, I'm very sad because I lost a huge fund due to this market manipulation on my domestic market.
What did you lose?
I lost huge amount of fund on my domestic market.
Oh
And my
shit! Yeah, I hate domestic market.
I hate that too because those market, they run with the news and the Trump. When Trump announced that he's going to um, explore the bridges and
Yeah.
the yeah, those kind of things actually create huge pressure. And I thought the market is going to dump, so I just opened some short positions on future. And
Market is
one day,
gonna dump.
yeah, he's going to explore the bridges and the the refineries.
Oh, oh, you're gonna trade oil?
Yeah, in yes, you can
Yeah,
say that. So I
yeah, yeah,
opened a
yeah.
short position.
I
I opened.
shorted oil a couple of days ago, like a 50% fucking nosedive it took.
No, it's actually not oil, but
Oh,
some financial sector.
yeah, yeah.
Financial sector. So I opened short position on that on future, and after uh, so one day before the one day before the ceasefire, actually I thought that he's going to attack at like the mentioned time because he told that it's the final warning.
Mm,
But he just changed his mood, and the same thing. That's he's going to give another 15 days of ceasefire
mm.
break. That's why the market reacted heavily, and my domestic market formed so hard
Yeah.
that I lost huge amount of fund.
Uh, well, Pat, I hope you're doing better in the future with that, man. So risk
But
manage, risk
but one
manage this
thing,
stuff. Yeah.
but one thing I would like to say that I have not used any indicator on that, right? Because it was all based on fundamental analysis.
Yeah. Well,
But I have found one indicator. If you want, I can send you the script only to you. You can backtest it, and you can tell me what's the result.
yes. Yeah. You can send it to me, and I'll try it for you. I'm actually testing my own indicator.
Yeah,
Thing.
I am giving this exclusively to only to you. I'll send it tomorrow, and you have to test it because I think it's a very good indicator I have built. It's based on all those strategies. You have to combine at least
Mm.
2 to 3 indicator to build that. So I have combined all those things. You have to back test it and tell me whether it's working or not.
Okay, yes. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm all for it, you guys. However, for now, I'm gonna have to close this space and just get
All right. So
some.
one thing, one last question.
Yeah.
Some people actually listing the golden skin frog at a very
Yes.
cheap price. I don't know why.
Well,
Anybody?
why does the sun come up? I don't know. This is the sentiment in the market right now is so willy nilly. We see tons of sell pressure every time Bitcoin wants to pump, right? And the people are just all over bearish. The fear and greed index is very much into the fear zone here. So, you know, that people are running on emotions in crypto. That's the thing.
Yeah, they have listed like 0.1. Could you imagine gold frog 0.1? It's very surprising because at least zero point 0.5 gold frog at least zero point 0.5 because the supply is too limited. But people are listing it like very cheap.
Yeah, well, maybe they don't know. I don't, uh, sometimes people don't know what they're holding and they're just trading. They are not a part of the news.
Yeah,
They
the
don't
same
get the
people,
insight.
the
Yeah.
same people, when the price will pump, the same people will again complain that they missed the run.
But that's how it works. It's that, yeah, that crypto is not for everybody, and everybody thinks that it's for them. But then the volatility of the emotions gets the better of people each and every time, you guys. So you got to execute just with no emotion, and but it's hard because I just honestly will tell you guys, I make these trades that I'm making today with $100 because if I'm gonna trade with 5K, that amount when I put a trade in, I got this. You guys heard the alert going off. Now I buy, but then price can fluctuate in that range for 0.5% to a 0.5% to a percent, right? So if I do $5,000, immediately I would be down 500, and that will give me the creeps. And so that's why I trade with amounts that I feel comfortable with. If it goes down, then I'm only down $10, right?
So,
So what
do you
perceives
use stop
down
losses?
because your bag is potential, but when it pumps up, yeah, when you have 5K, yeah, man, you can easily make $500 in a couple of minutes, right? But the whole thing is that, yeah, can you stand it down? Can you stomach? Can you trust your indicators or your technical analysis so much that you can withstand the volatility? Because the volatility will happen, and it's not about and I shift, always shift focus. It's not for me about the money as much as it is that I need to test things and I need my skills to improve. So the focus is on that. And then when you have focus on that, you kind of steer away from the I need to make money today. Because if I start to be in the I need to make money, that's where pressure, and that doesn't work well, right? So have a different perspective on things sometimes helps with what your intention is with it. Because if you put pressure on yourself, and it's very easy for me to put pressure on myself, I got to pay my bills from this. I got to pay my mortgage. I do this as a living. This is my income. I trade. And so very easy for me to be under pressure with that. But I always try and release that pressure by just taking another angle, is basically how can I improve myself. And so even though I sometimes lose a trade, it teaches me a lot. And usually when I lose a trade, it's because I start to feel things and I let it
Hey,
get the better of me.
do
It's
you
fun.
use stop losses? Do you use stop losses?
Do I use stop loss? Yeah, I do use stop losses. Yeah.
So you just told that you use 100x leverage. So with 100x leverage, the risk is heavy.
Well, that's because I'm testing an indicator right now. There has been times where I actually went on hyperliquid at a 500x. Yeah. And that is because I saw the light, right? Sometimes you see the trade so clearly that I'm 100% yes on it. Doesn't happen often. Like the when I told you guys that we were gonna flip bear, I went on hyperliquid and shorted that first leg with the 250x because it was so obvious. But everybody else was so bullish, and that's when your short works, or else you get fucking squeezed out by the liquidity provider, right? That's the thing as well, you guys.
So tomorrow I will send you one indicator
Yeah,
which
let me look at it and I'll test it for you. I'll trade it, right? I'll go ahead and trade it.
tried, and I hope you like that because this indicator actually you improved. Okay, you will give me the feedback after test,
Yeah.
and thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Pat. I'll see you in the space tomorrow with the Foch thing. Go ahead and leave a like and set a reminder, repost it. I'm gonna repost it after I'm gonna close this space. I'm gonna have to close right now. Take Adam. It was so fantastic talking to you guys again. I cannot put on the music because I actually just opened that trade, else it's gonna glitch on my screen. But I gotta put some balm on my nose because it's horrendous.
Alrighty. Well, cool. Yeah, great talking to you. I'm glad that we got to catch up a bit. And
Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna
So
just.
about that early space that
Yeah.
about the alt
yeah,
space, right?
Yes.
The alt time zone space. Is that when's that going to happen?
Old time zone, and we are today. We were in the old time zone.
Alt. Sorry, I
Oh, the
mean
old
alt.
times. Oh, the old times. My ears are stuck too,
Alt.
Adam. It's
Alt.
horrendous.
So like when I'm in America, I need to say Adam. They're like Adam. Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm like, what? What?
Adam.
What?
Adam.
Adam. It's Adam. You
Adam.
could say it like that. Adam. Out.
Adam.
Out. How do you say it? Say it in American? Out. No.
Adam.
Is that
Alt.
American?
Alternative. Alt.
Out.
Alt.
Alt. Alt.
Alt. Yeah,
It's
alt.
very British
Yeah,
style.
well, because I'm in the Netherlands. Alrighty. Let me see. Um, I hold on, you guys. I gotta fix something here on my screen. Oh, yeah, another buy signal here. Well, which I'm gonna have to. This is getting great. I'm having so much fun trading. I just gotta. I don't know when I'm gonna sleep today, you guys. It's so addictive. But there is at this point, my eyes are so much under pressure that they feel like they're coming out, right? And so I have to take a break. I'm gonna do this trade, and then I promise I'm not gonna do much more. Even though I think we got more pumps coming. I think so. Hold on for yeah. Here we go. See, Bitcoin on the 3 minute. We got one in. If you took that earlier call on Bitcoin, you would
But
be in
Wild,
fantastic profits right
also
now.
I think I missed the TA. I think I missed the TA at the beginning, by the
Yes.
way.
Oh, you
So
want
what
some
was
TA?
yeah, like
What's the T?
what's happening? What's
What's
happening?
happening?
What's happening,
So
Wild?
okay,
Come
so
on.
I'll
Spill the
just
beans.
give me a
Let us
minute.
know what's going on.
I need to sniff the nose. Give me a minute.
Because like the Trump ended the war, right? For a bit, like for a week or two. And so that's bullish.
Holy shit, here it pumps. All right, so here's the thing with Bitcoin, right? We've been ranging for 78 days. In a streak, let's say, in the fear and greed index, we've been in fear for 78 days. The last time we had a streak was that came close was 73 days, and it had to do with Terra Luna, right? And then 43 days streak with Corona. So we are maxing out on fear, which could be a good bottom indicator. Yeah. So, but and of course, 69 or let's say 65 to 70 is a great range of support for Bitcoin. Big support zone. However, there is still a scenario that can point us more down. There is not a confirmation of any reversal if we do not hit 75, 76K at the minimum, right? And hold that. If we cannot hold that, then this is going to be the bull trap that is unfolding in front of our eyes. Now, when I look on the daily for Bitcoin, we look a little bit maxed out already. And of course, we have that zero point 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line that is holding us hostage. And so it looks very much like a fake out here. That doesn't mean that we cannot pump for the fourth hour looks so great that I think we're going to pump into tomorrow, right? So we're going to pump into tomorrow. But is there enough volume that can pump us over 75? It can, but it's volume dependent. And we're going to have to break. We're going to have to break that zero point 0.5 Fibonacci. And so Fibonacci retracement, or else this is looking very dangerous. This looks like another fake out, right? A head and shoulders on the daily, then forming. If we cannot get above that, there's going to be a head and shoulders thing.
Can you just clarify what was above what? What's the
76.
the
We need 76, and we need to
yeah
hold there. Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
gotcha yeah. Otherwise
So yeah,
we're
that's
fucked
yeah.
basically till fucked till November or something like that, right?
No, then we're just gonna do one more down and another. What is it? It's another 90 days of dread when that happens.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for me,
Interesting.
I saw September as a possible reversal. So
Okay.
my time indicator says that there's something going to happen in September, in the beginning of September. That's basically what it says. It doesn't tell me what, right?
Yeah,
So
right. So,
yeah,
and there's like the midterms. When does that actually happen? That's an important piece
yeah.
in the
I don't trade
macro,
the
right?
news very much
No, no,
because
no. I
this is
know.
so
I'm trying to,
unexpected. Yeah,
of course, I'm trying to put it all together though. Like,
yeah.
so,
I gotcha.
but there's that's all happening this year, right?
Yeah,
So, and yeah, it's
yeah.
just what a crazy,
Insane.
it is crazy, like
Yeah,
the whole setup right now, like
yeah.
with these psychos in and these wars and everything.
Yeah, but
So
look, at one point we're out of the bear market and there's no war going to stop us. This is just every time there's news about the war, it's just on a daily candle. And not of interest in on a daily candle. And everybody will say hindsight, they're going to look for something that caused something. But this pump right here was already in the chart. I already had my long out 24 hours before the news even came. Right, so it is.
yeah,
Don't trade news because again, you're gonna feel something about it. And we know when Trump was on stage telling people to buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin actually tanked. What
yeah,
the narrative is that it doesn't have any control on Bitcoin. See, because
sure,
what actually happened was miners were selling. At one point, the
right.
miners will sell, and then always from that comes a pump. You know this.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, well, it's been
yeah.
no, it's definitely, yeah, I was looking forward to your analysis on
I
yeah,
think
just on
a
the
dog who
charts.
just
And
was Dag, who just was in the space, I gave him this trade. I told him to buy, right? Now there was a
yeah,
little bit of a down before we went up, and now it hit the target of 72.2. That was the first target that I gave him. So if he closed here, he would have had now $100 if he would have done this on a 50x. Right?
yes.
I am up $92. I'm gonna close it in a little bit. But I see in the 3 minute now buy signal came in for Pepe. So that's what I built, Adam. I built an a indicator,
Oh yeah,
and
so you were
yeah,
using the trading view
yeah, I built
library,
it in
if you like.
Pine code.
Pine. Oh,
Yeah,
that's very interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
for trading view. So it's basically a gathering of things that I use to do analysis with already, just with my eyes and all these indicators, right? So I built them all together and then
Mm-hmm.
have alerts, and then also so I can use the alerts in TradingView.
Yeah,
What it
well, I would
actually,
actually probably be in the market for something like that.
yeah. So
Yeah, so
so
just let me know when
yeah.
you're gonna ship.
Well, look, then we got to sit around the table because I'm testing it, and then I need to back test it, right?
Yeah, well, I can help.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
help
look,
with that.
I'm already on my way, so I needed to do 50 trades. I'm on my 18th winning streak right now. This is my 18th winning trade. I made
Yeah.
almost. I made now more than $2,000 today.
Yes.
This is insane. So already I think this is going to be pretty good, right? I have yet
Yeah,
to lose a
yeah.
trade.
I think it's actually the thing is like it's the kind of thing you don't really want to sell. You actually just want to, it's like it
Turn it
starts to
into an
like
agent and have it trade with its own wallet,
yeah, yeah,
Adam.
you want to turn it
That's what you
into
want
like
to do.
you want to
Yeah,
turn it into to a fund,
yeah,
right? That's
yeah,
much better than like fuck.
yeah.
You don't want to give this shit out. It's too good.
It's too good.
But
And
yeah, but
yeah,
I'm actually like another thing I was getting into the other day. I was actually looking into, and I was actually it's one of those things where like I've I got so excited about this opportunity because I suddenly thought like this is going to be the best thing ever, just like a forex bot
yeah,
that um it's just a forex bot that just like you want it, and it's not it's for sending money, right? It's literally just like what I don't know if you ever use TransferWise, but it's kind of cool. But the problem is like you always have to take the spot rate. So imagine if you've just got an agent that can just do the transfer when like just when it's when you get the best rate,
Yeah,
right? Like within,
crazy.
and say, oh, you give it like a week, you give
Mm,
it a day. Because say I need to send money. Sometimes I need to send money to the UK, or like I need to send money around the world, right? And
yeah,
it's always annoying as hell because like obviously the banks are fucking me, so forget that. But
yeah.
then you're doing it with you're doing it with Wise, right?
Mm,
That they lock you in. It's like, oh, this is
yeah.
our rate for the next 64 hours, right? So this is what you got to deal with. So it's like, oh, you have an agent that's automating, and I actually got so far over the line with this product before I realized that, like, of course, the barriers to entry are like all of the fucking regulations. Like, you need to have like a money transmitter license and all this nonsense, right, to
Yeah.
actually do it as like a business. But that, having said that, it turned out, like, I was talking to some of my Nigerian friends, and like, of course, there's like a massive demand for that kind of thing in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
And they got all excited about it, and that could be cool as well, and that could actually be an interesting market to
I
develop
have,
it
look, I
in.
have so
But
many, over the last 2 weeks, I've had a lot of brain power, brain energy, because I cannot do my work. I'm not allowed to do my workouts for a little bit, or not work out in the fashion that I'm
oh
used
yeah,
to.
you're taking a chill, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
well, but I need to chill. Uh,
need to chill.
and so,
Yes. Well, no.
but yeah,
Yes, need to
yeah.
get your health
So,
back.
but it's
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's just there's going to be a lot of research and testing right now. That's why, and it's not like it's dangerous. It's just a hiccup. But the thing is that I had fabulous ideas because I do study linguistics, right? And so, man, I have ideas around that for dating apps. That is going to be insane as well. So, I already talked to people about that immediately. Like, all right, let's see what we can cook with this, and people in the industry already, right? And they were like, I pitched it just a tiny bit, not releasing any alpha, but yeah. So these things, man, there's so much we can do if you are here in this day and age. You're in Web3. You're hearing this maybe today, maybe later. You are so early, and you can make so much money. It's ridiculous. There's opportunity with this all around, and I'm very proud of Tick as well, doing the course and everything. You got to invest in yourself in
Oh
this way.
yeah,
You guys are gonna leave that on the table.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's an MIT course that I'm
yeah,
taking, so it's
yeah.
really cool.
Crazy. I'm proud of you. Yeah,
Yeah, so Adam, it's building and designing AI products and services. It's an MIT course online that I'm taking, and so it's been really insightful so far, learning about the different algorithms that go into the language models and how they work, and decision trees, and all sorts of different aspects of it. So I've been learning a lot, and it's been super helpful. Just for a better overall understanding of AI in general. Yeah.
yeah. Bitcoin is gonna pump
That
on a
sounds
little bit, you
great.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Check this out real quick. I
Yeah.
programmed one of my buttons on my soundboard. Let's see if this works. Here we
Yeah.
go. Let me see. Can you guys hear this?
No, no.
It's not playing?
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Cool.
It's just that the volume, I can hear
It
it
sounds like shit.
vaguely.
But yeah, we got to figure out a music thing now that you can't DJ today.
Yeah.
Shoot, I was trying to get
Yeah,
something
man.
queued up.
I
Yeah.
cannot know. Well,
I
yeah.
was actually I'm actually going to bring the Song Jam DJ back.
Yes.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Yeah. I was actually intending to today, but it turns out the problem is this guy Nikita, he really just hates people like having a good time on X. I don't know what it is, but like he's really like
Well,
anti
I've been thinking too. What's this
It's
guy's problem?
security
How they
liabilities.
no, but the thing is, they can detect the regular. They are so behind with the tech. It's insane. They are just
yeah,
they are rugging people because they have an algorithm picks up bot activity, but an
Right.
AI agent completely flies through there. You can have your
yeah,
agent do stuff out of your browser and it will never get detected by X. What the
Right.
fuck?
Right.
So it's so that they're so behind on what's possible.
yeah,
That just makes me more bullish on what we are up to and building and doing. Even though we might feel
right.
we're in days that we're not on track, we are on track. If X cannot get it even together with what's going on with AI agents, right? They are still running scripts of long ago, man. They are so
Yeah. No, It's crazy. It's actually, but it's very. The thing is I think that really what it comes down to is it's kind of there's like a different agenda, right? And
Yeah.
obviously like the crypto side
Yes.
is very like deprioritized.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm still, I don't know, like it feels like a kind of, it should be at the beginning of the year I was very bullish on looking at like decentralized social, and like Zool's great, right? Because he's
Yeah.
like so into Farcaster and everything. But actually, the Farcaster thing, I still find it kind of bearish because it's just, I don't know, like even, I mean, it was just like there's been like a bunch of like bearish stuff around Farcaster, and I just can't.
Mm.
It's just really difficult to get. I don't know, like I only got so many hours in the day, right? So like, where am I
Yeah.
going to spend my time?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I just
That's
don't,
it.
I
That's
just
it,
find it,
right? Yeah.
I find it difficult to, but that's, I know that like I'm very open-minded, right? I'm somebody that would, I actually will try, right? But most
Yeah.
people won't even try. So but then now, like, say I'm looking at this, like this new agentic commerce business that is actually probably going to be like my fucking ticket out of here, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not going to lie. But seriously, like, I'm like, where the hell are we going to promote it? We're probably going to, it's probably not going to be on X very much. It's actually interesting. It will be a bit, I guess, but like, where are the merchants hanging out, right? And where are the humans hanging out? Where are the people? Where are the
Right, the
eyeballs?
poopies. Yeah.
They're
The one
not
I'm
on
pushing the most is Rumble because you're automatically monetized. If we were on Rumble
Rumble.
right now, we'd all
Oh,
be getting
right.
paid.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
Rumble, my
crypto
God.
friendly
yeah.
and it's free. So check it out. EAC NFT. Follow me. Pushing Rumble.
Is that where you stream then on Rumble?
Yeah, I stream right from Rumble, and you can like save it to YouTube. You can
Cool.
share your screen, and it's all for free. And when people view it, you get paid. And then there's after so many followers, you can do like you can make ads, and you get paid for those ads. But like,
Oh, so it's,
yeah, and
yeah.
it's crypto friendly. Like they have a wallet that you can send Tether and Bitcoin to tip people. So it's already like it wants crypto users. And there's X isn't like that. YouTube's not like
Yeah,
that.
X
Oh,
is
big
fucking,
pump,
TikTok's not
big
yeah.
like
pump.
that.
I just got a big alert. Is my mic open? That, yeah, big pump. Oh, hold on. Let me see the trade.
Yeah,
Oh my
Rumble sounds
God. I
interesting.
immediately have $300 right now on that candle. This is too easy. This is crazy. Such a big pump. Why? Because we hit 10 o'clock. This is the 4 hour candle closing.
Whoa. Hold on. Are you talking about
Yeah.
Pepe?
Yeah. Look at Pepe, man. Fucking look at these candles. Oh my God. So yeah, we are getting a golden cross on the 4th hour. So this will pump on for a little bit here, right? And also very much Bitcoin already had a golden cross on that 4 hour. So I'm gonna leave this. I made already tons, so I'm gonna leave this trade open even if it doesn't pan out. It looks like without the indicator. Now I'm gonna look with my own eyes and technical analysis eyes into the future, and I'm gonna see that we're just gonna pump a little bit harder um, over the night, right?
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
the Americanas are bullish. Yeah, that was a 1% candle there. Boom, and I'm on it with 100x, right? So for me, 1% is like the ka-ching. This indicator is going to make us money, you guys. We're going to have to build an agent based upon this. It works in range. It's insane.
Yeah,
How did I
like,
make it? It works in a range. So it actually tells me the range. It's a range. It finds the range as well. Because that's the
yeah,
hardest thing to do. Because you can have an indicator on buy and sell. But where are you fucking going to sell? You don't know, right? So
Mm.
what are the ranges that we come close to when there's pressure, sell pressure, when you just bought? And then it gives you the ranges, right? And when it falls through that range, it will give you a short sign, but you kind of want to also sell the top. So so it was so tight. This is so great. I only
Yo,
see a few things that we need to fix here, and that's it gives, sometimes it doesn't give very good trades on the 1 minute.
so I'm building an agent and it's paper trading right now, but
Yeah.
I could definitely like use your logic to make it win. If you're interested, I'll add you to the Discord to check it out.
Yes. do that. Send me. It's AKA Wild J in the Discord. Yeah, this thing is just I'm just testing it manually. So I'm asking it to give me alerts. So I get a push notification, and then I have to manually put in the trade. So I'm actually fractions of seconds later, right? I'm 5 seconds later. So if this could work insta, it would be even better. And
Yeah,
then
well,
the
we
minute
actually
trade
did a
works better.
bunch of we did a bunch of stuff with like, yeah, you need to use the yeah, you need to use like the RCP to be able to
That's
like,
it.
you know,
Yeah.
get the transaction to be verified. We've actually got like a bot for that already. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
that's
can't
very
figure out, right? So
that's what
this
you
was, yeah, this was
yeah,
already
yeah,
another.
yeah. This is
Yeah,
this could be like a fund. Like I think there
yeah,
would be like a bunch of those Hong Kong family offices and all of
yeah.
that like are looking for places to just be able to like build up like their um their their kind of yield, right?
What's the
So
name of this
yeah, like that's
hypothetical fund? What would you name it? The Bull Fund? What would you call it?
yeah,
Just out of
like
curiosity, like a fun name.
We call
this is
it,
like
we
how
call
this
it,
is like how
we
this
call
is
it
how three
soba,
hours
soba,
this is how sober, yeah,
Oh
with the
yeah.
Japanese noodles,
soba.
yeah.
Was it like
Let's go.
Brave New World reference? Is that Aldous Huxley reference? Soma? No? Did that just go over my head?
Sober.
Soba. Oh, SOBA.
Soba is
The
Oh.
noodles.
soba.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought she said Soma like
No.
Brave New
Soba is
World.
let's go.
Soba
Yeah.
noodles. Okay, yeah.
Soba.
Duh. It did go over my
No,
head.
that's in
Soba? Oh no,
Japanese. In
soba?
Chinese,
Soba?
soba. Yeah, soba,
Soba?
soba,
Soba?
soba, soba, soba.
Soba? Or you can
Dude,
say
that would be
Guolai.
bullish. The Soba
Yeah.
fund? That would be
Soba?
so bullish. That would
Yeah.
sell
Yeah.
itself.
So
Yeah.
let's go. It's
Let's do
let's
it.
go in Chinese, isn't it?
Oh, that's a
Am
good
I
idea. I never even connected the soba. You
soba?
actually say it like that.
Soba,
Soba?
soba.
Soba?
It says
Yeah.
buckwheat
go.
noodles when I
Soba.
tried to translate it.
No, that's in
I thought you meant
Japanese.
sober. Sober.
That's soba.
Sober. Yeah. But sober, like you're sober, literally,
Yeah.
like you're not drunk.
Sober fund would also be bullish as hell too, because it's like, or like lucidity or soberness. Like it's like it can see through the noise.
Soba.
It's so sick. I love it.
I'm just trying to get the characters for it. Maybe I can send you the characters, the Chinese
Ooh.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, do like a Chinese Sonic.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Actually, I can't even Zor.
Chinese Sonic. Oh my god. That...
It's how do you spell it? Z. Well, in Pinyin.
No, it's with an S.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually I
Soba.
can't recall.
Soba. Is
Soba.
it
I've got
A-O
ba.
and then just
I've
ba.
got
Ba
ba.
is go, right? Or ba is gone.
Wait, actually,
Go.
I can just translate it from English. Why am I making it so hard for myself?
So
Soba.
it's the Chinese translation of sober, or is that not right?
Soba.
Zorba. Oh
Let's
no, it
go.
is. You're right. Yeah,
It means let's go.
Zorba with
Soba.
a Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got it here.
With
I'll
Z.
put it in the
Soba.
comments. Zorba. There you go.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
need to sneeze again. It's so horrible, you guys.
In the comments. Oh, so it's actually an international fund already.
Oh, yeah, that's
better.
it. Let's go.
No, I mean, what? Yeah.
Oh, it's a
you get
fund
the-
already.
No. I mean, it is international.
Oh.
No, I hadn't. That's actually quite. Zorba.
Somebody was shitting and stealing us ideas before we even got them.
No. I was saying it's international, just like by its nature, because it's got a Chinese name.
Yeah.
We need to find that. We should find out what it is in Cantonese as well.
Yes.
Woman Zorba.
Soba.
And I translate. Let's go to woman Zorba,
Soba. Let's go.
which is we. Let us go. We. But actually, Zorba by itself is still let's go.
Yeah, that's still valid. I think my teacher said it, so he said it. What?
Yeah, Zorba?
Zorba.
Yeah.
Zorba.
No, I was like, what the hell is she talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but yeah, in Cantonese, I don't know. I don't know how you translate this stuff. Sometimes it's like the
But would that be
translation app.
something? I don't know. I don't know how serious people are. But I think that is one that is easy to translate straight into English as well. So it can,
Yeah,
support
it's
both
got
sides. Yeah,
a kind of meaning.
yeah,
Yeah, it's got a
yeah,
kind of dual meaning.
yeah,
Yeah, in English,
yeah.
like because of the sober, could be sober. But yeah, this is how Three Arrows Capital started.
Yes.
I don't know if that's auspicious.
Or
Well, it's
Animoca
three
Corp.
is good. Three is a good number. If it
Animoca,
was
man,
four
bro, I had a
arrows,
dream. I had a dream about Animoca brands last night.
we
That was
No
cannot do
way.
anything with four.
surreal.
We know this, right?
Yeah,
Four is bearish.
it's yeah. I don't know why I had a dream about Animoca
That's
brands, and then
so funny.
one of my guys from Animoca brands reached out to me today as well.
Whoa, it was a
But
premonition.
yeah, I
Holy
don't know.
shit!
Like,
Pumps are coming, you guys. Are you ready? Pumps are coming. An
It's
alert just went off
it's
again.
crazy that Wild feeling like sick and feeling horrible, her euphoria is pumping so hard right now that it's overriding any like illness or
Bro,
like
I'm here with my vape. I just had an espresso. I have fever running and everything else. I don't even care. I'm just piling up here tissues alongside me. I'm having a great time. I'm gonna do some techno music and just spend 1 hour more like this. I'm just gonna go full degen. And all I need to do tomorrow is do the glitch space and just struggle myself through that. Last week or the week before we had it. No, I think last week. Yeah, last week had the glitch. I think it was last week. I'm in my brain, but I was actually on a heart monitor, and I was just desperately hoping that the thing wouldn't wouldn't fucking like start alarming or something because of a heart rate thing, while having my mic open in a space with 700 people. I'm sorry, my heart monitor.
That's
Beep
funny.
beep beep beep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the euphoria that comes from like good pumps and all that is kind of
No, I just made
unparalleled.
all the
Lotto,
latest.
you won the mini lotto for today. That's
Yeah,
I
for
love it.
today, I mean, no, it's not even the money. It's the alpha of the indicator is making me
Yeah,
bullish and excited.
that I
If
would be
I needed
beside
to
myself.
backtest something, I could have made $2,000 using another indicator and have maybe three trades going well and then one doesn't, right? But I have been on an 18 winning streak. Who does this? And on a 50x and 100x leverage trades. It's crazy. Oh, we're gonna pump again. Here we go. Bitcoin is gonna pump.
Let me see. So
So yeah, yeah, yeah. We're
I
gonna
made
get
a Chinese Sonic. There we go. Let me
put
see.
it up in there.
Yeah, here, let
Put it
me
up in.
I'll pin it real quick. It's
Yeah,
this one. I don't know if this is what you were thinking. This isn't, it didn't turn out like how I imagined it in my head. It's okay. It's still funny, but like, I was
yeah,
thinking of something a lot more, I hate to say it, but like stereotypical. I thought that would be like cartoonishly funny. And then I was like, I'm not going to do that though, because that's going to come off the wrong way. Like I'm
yeah.
making fun of people, which I'm not trying to do that. It's just that the Chinese Sonic idea, I don't know why that's funny to me. Oh man. But yeah, let me see. I pinned it up to the thing. Is it? You guys should be able to see it at the
Yeah,
top. Oh, okay, you see it? Yeah.
yeah. That's a little bit too much Sonic because we cannot do Sonic, right?
Oh God.
It's a little too much. Maybe he needs to have
it's
some.
also
He
not.
needs to have a little
It's not the
chinky
right
eyes.
word. It's not the right
I put
word that he's
sober.
writing.
Yeah, I had him write the word
No,
sober.
you need no, no, yeah,
No,
that
that's
is
not
like
it. These
that
are
is
not the right
sober, like
ones.
literally mayo, like no alcohol is
Yes,
what he's
Right,
alcohol
right,
writing.
right,
sober.
right.
So,
Yeah,
Zauba is
Joel. No,
it's
I put it in the comments. In the comments.
yeah, Zauba.
So,
It's opinion. It's ZAO, and then separately B.
ZOUBA. Yeah.
Yes,
okay, here we go.
I
sorry,
pinned it up. I pinned it up.
Zauba. Yeah,
Tick. You
Oh,
can
I
yeah.
find
see
it.
it there. I see it.
OOUBA opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you've written is actually very funny though.
I know that's kind of what I was.
sober.
Yeah, taken away. Like, why would someone be writing that in Chinese characters on a paper anyway? He's just like, yep. He's like, I love my
Yep.
sobriety.
There you go.
But the other thing, guys, did you guys? Yeah, it is actually Ching Xing. Yeah, interesting. But now you're talking about Sonic. Did you see this stuff with Jim Carrey, right? Like,
Ooh, I
did you
did.
see that recently?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff
what
on
was
it.
all that about?
Apparently it
Yeah.
was an artist that specializes in making like silicone masks and everything. It was like an experiment that she wore the Jim Carrey mask to that event to kind of, it was like a social experiment to see if people would like notice. And so that's where all the
Yeah, I
conspiracy.
saw that.
Yeah, that was the most
Yeah.
recent thing I saw. That was from like a couple weeks ago, and then I've seen a few updates since then, but like nothing like official really of like Jim Carrey talking about it yet.
No. It's interesting because like it's people like that, and I think about like Jim Carrey as being this guy who like I've ever since my childhood, right? Like just this this kind of icon, right? And it's so funny that like he's so silent as like oh not funny, but it's just so interesting that like he's not like his presence on
Guys,
social
shall
he
we
doesn't
take this
even he's not
presence
even here.
here from the space into the? Shall I open or take? Can you open
Uh-huh.
VC in the what's the ticker?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because then
Migrate.
I can use my phone, and we're just gonna go. I see Solo is in here. Solo, how you been? I see you. I send you hearts, but we're coming to the end of the space here. Wild's not feeling well, and we're gonna take it into the VC. How about that, you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Are you gonna open it, Dick?
Let me see. How do I
Well, okay. No, I open
let me
it,
see.
guys. I see you tomorrow in the Frozen space. EAC, are you in the what's the ticker? Telegram?
I'm not, but I'll jump in. Hit me up
Yeah.
with the link, and yeah, I hope you feel better. And I added you on Discord, so check that
Oh,
out.
great. And I do have to give a fair disclaimer. I'm not a Discord person, so I'm not in there. I'm in there once a day.
Yeah, same. It's just it bogs down my computer too much even running it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
okay.
heavily weighted. It's like
Yeah.
clunky.
Yeah, I don't know what is up with
So,
Discord, but I actually use it quite a lot. But yeah, you're right. It is weirdly.
Compared to
wait,
Telegram,
wait.
Telegram is so lightweight and like not intrusive, where Discord feels like it monopolizes your entire resources. Maybe
Sometimes.
it's an exaggeration, I
Can
know,
you?
but that's how I
But
feel.
hold on. Can you send
Oh,
Alien
here it is.
an invite, and then we're gonna close the space, you guys, and I'll see you guys.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
open the VC.
Hey,
Right.
I fired it
Give
up
me a
right
minute.
there. Let me see. The VC, I just opened it up. It took me a second to
Oh,
remember
great.
how.
Let's go. Let's get in there. I see you guys in there.
Sweet. There we go. Invite.
Sweet.
Cool. All right, and then I'm gonna send EAC
What's the ticker?
an invite
What's the
as well.
ticker?
The
La
shot.
la 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 la. What's the
There we
ticker?
go.
Where's
Like
it
this.
at?
There we go. That's all I got. That's all.
There you go. That's enough.
Let me see.
Later.
Let's see. So EAC, NFT. Come on, there he is. Yo! Settings, and then U group info. I'm getting a link. Add members. Invite via link. Yeah. Let's see. Copy link. There we go. There. So I just sent EAC. I'm so curious though what Adam was the story about. Oh, am I on mute? Let me see. Okay. Oh, I was muted. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm so curious.